And welcome to Dragon Diamond on a beautiful Friday night. Welcome to the Central Texas First Pitch Classic as your Round Rock Dragons get ready to host the Midway Panthers. Starting lineup for the Midway Panthers, leading off third baseman number 6, Holden White. Batting second, shortstop number 2, Jackson Goldstrike. Batting third, playing left field, number 8, Canyon Martin. Batting fourth, pitching, number 3, Tyler Seath. Playing right field, number 11, Colt Russell. Batting sixth, your designated hitter, number 13, Talmadge Sedbury. Batting seventh, first baseman, number 10, Fabian Martinez. Batting eighth, catcher, number 15, Jimmy White. And in the 9-hole, second baseman, number 4, Ethan Swoop. On the mound for Midway Panthers will be Tyler Seath. Meanwhile, your starting lineup for your Round Rock Dragons, leading off, playing shortstop, number 8, Drew Hearthcock. Batting second, playing right field, number 9, Jace Kivett. Batting third, first baseman, number 21, Luke Rodriguez. Batting fourth, center fielder, number 5, Cade Goddard. Batting fifth, catcher, number 3, Quinn Bartlett. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 10, Isaac Rodriguez. Batting seventh, the pitcher, number 18, Omar Rodriguez. Batting eighth, playing left field, number 13, Baker Jackson. And in the 9-hole, second baseman, number 12, J.P. Kasman. Game Time Broadcasting on the call tonight. Along with me up here in the booth, Hank Oppel, along with Justin DePriest, and of course Cody on the scoreboard. We're going to introduce a few new camera angles tonight, thanks to cameraman Chris Brogdon, able to make it out tonight. And so far, the Round Rock Dragons start the season with an 0-3 mark, playing 3 powerhouses, really haven't played very good baseball. It wasn't until the 4th inning of last game that they were finally able to string together more than one hit in the same inning. And it wasn't until the very last inning, the 7th inning, that they would get a leadoff batter to get a base hit and get on base. The pitching is deep. It's time for the bats to come along. Midway, meanwhile, comes in as defending state champions. I believe, I don't know what district they are. I know they're 6A.
Midway, I think they're in Region 2. So they're bordering us. They play, I believe, Temple. They're adding Lake Belton for the next realignment. I talked to the guy about this. They got Temple, both of the Killeen schools. I'm trying to think who else they have. I think they've also just got Belton itself.
Yeah, they're adding Lake Belton. They're giving up 2 Killeen schools, picking up a new Killeen school.
I think they're taking Ellison.
Yeah, what we're looking at is when you look at the new redistrict in Texas, for those of you out of state, every year, the UIL, every 2 years, the UIL meet and they redistrict the school. Round Rock, and this will start in August, so it impacts the football and your fall sports. For us at Game Time Broadcasting, that's going to be the football broadcast. But now, at Round Rock, they lose a big rival in Vandergrift, as well as Hutto and Manor. And the Round Rock schools will pick up Lake Travis and Westlake, 2 Central Texas powerhouses. So Bob Slocum, Hank Oppel, Justin DePriest on the call. What are you looking for tonight, Hank?
I'm looking for us to string together some hits finally. really try to get over that hump. We've been able to get people on base, especially last game later. We've been able to get people on base. But I would like us to get people on base when there's not 2 outs. I would like there to be some no out hitting or 1 out hitting. And if we do have 2 outs, we got people on base, put the ball in play, put pressure on the defense. It's so much harder to pitch when you know there's a guy at second or you know there's a guy at first, because then you know consequences happen. We cannot afford to think that we can all just hit home runs and do it all ourselves. It has to be a team game. We have to be able to put bunts down. We have to execute in the small things and not make errors in the field. No freebies. I want to see no freebies on the mound. Like, we've got to be able to throw strikes. No matter what the umpire's calling, no matter what he's doing, we've got to be able to throw strikes. If they hit home runs off of you, I'd rather have that than a 4-pitch walk. I do not like free bases. At least they're earning it if they're hitting home runs. You know, if they're hitting the ball, they're earning it, and I can live with that. I can't live with free bases.
And they came back to haunt us. We saw that earlier today against a very good Permian team where you walk a batter, you hit a batter, and then boom, a 2-run double. So currently here in Round Rock, quite the tale of yesterday, 87 degrees. Today it's dropped down to 62 degrees. Humidity is about 48% with a small 5-mile-per-hour wind coming out of the northeast. So tonight it's going to be the junior 6'6.5" Omar Rodriguez on the bump for your Round Rock, Texas.
Omar Rodriguez. Batting 8, left fielder number 13, Baker Jackson. And batting 9, second baseman number 12, J.D. Calsman. And the rest of your Round Rock Dragons. Dragons are coached by assistant coach Ray Rodriguez and head coach John Carter.
We're going to pause here for the national anthem, and we'll be right back.
We ask you please stand and move your caps as we honor our country by the playing of the national anthem.
And we're back. Game time broadcasting on the call. Hank Oppel, Justin DePriest, this is Bob Slocum. Beautiful night for baseball in Central Texas. As we said, 62 degrees. The lights are on. And now on the mound for your Round Rock Dragons, the junior, number 18, Omar Rodriguez. Special thank you to Chris Brogdon, able to make it out tonight. We're going to bring you some interesting camera angles. And thank you to all of our sponsors. Sponsorships like this enable us to add cameras. So ideally, in the years to come, we'll be adding many more cameras like this to give you first and third angles.
Omar Rodriguez to take the bump today, the 6'5", 6'5.5".
6'6.5" now, not to correct you.
My bad.
6'6.5".
205 pounds. Big right-handed
Hank,
pitcher.
speaking from someone who's 5'9.5", I take great pleasure in the last half inch.
You laugh at that, but I was at the doctor's about 2 years ago, and they took my height, and I'm like, really? And they were like, oh, you're 5'9 1/4, and I said, I want that quarter.
No.
Write it down.
So
Here we go.
Big Junior taking the bump. First varsity start for his career. Had a few relief appearances last year in the playoffs.
Leading out top of first.
Up comes number 6 here for Midway.
Third baseman, White.
Again, thank you to Christopher Brogdon for getting that on the field cam almost. Very rare instance we have that.
Here we go. First pitch of the ball game. Swing and a miss. Leading off for Midway is number 6. I can't even read. Holden White.
Say Holden White.
We got to use little flashlights up in here in the press box.
I think this game's kind of summed up as Dragons need to find some wins here, kind of have a breakout game. Omar drills that one down the middle. 0-2, great start.
You get the strike
Yeah.
ball there.
Outstanding start. That's what we want to see here, right? Build some confidence. Midway just lost to Buda Johnson 4-1 the game before this one. That one's popped straight up. Asman's going to set up underneath it. Called off by right fielder Jace Kivett. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
He's following it.
Number 2. That's full stretch.
Up comes number 2 for Midway.
So batting for Midway will be number 2, Jackson Goldstrick, shortstop. That's a beautiful curveball. Started at the head, broke down, inside corner, strike 1.
Omar starting off really strong here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one paints the outside corner, strike 2. That's the start we want to see. That's 5 straight strikes.
That fastball hits 90 miles an hour. Junior coming out real strong.
That one pumps the inside corner, called strike 3. And just like that, he's got 2 outs.
That fastball again at 89 miles an hour. He's humming today. With that long 6'6.5" frame, I'd have to guess his wingspan's even longer than that.
That's going to bring up left fielder number 8, Canyon Martin. And there's another one. He hasn't thrown a ball yet. Strike 1.
Omar just pounding the zone, trying to come out and make a statement here. I love it.
89.5 on that fastball. Swing and a miss.
That ball 90 miles an hour once again. Man,
That would be 8 pitches, 8 strikes for Omar Rodriguez. This is a start that's going to get Coach Rod fired up. And pounds the outside corner, rings him up looking.
is that 9 pitches?
9-pitch inning
An immaculate
for
inning.
Omar Rodriguez.
Wow. Wow, that's an immaculate inning. Perfect 9 pitches, 9 strikes, all a strikeout. And man, they're hype over there for him. Your first varsity start. Not number 1, you're a junior, 6'6.5", you run it up to 90 miles an hour on the fastball against the state Division II champion. I mean, they're a highly ranked team. They may have lost some people, but they're still a really great ball club. And you go 9 pitches, 9 strikes, 3 strikeouts.
Dominant. It's what we needed. That'll build confidence, and that'll build confidence quickly. What an inning.
That's a momentum call right there. Now we come out, we put a couple balls in play, move some runners. This could shape up to be the best inning that we've had in 3 games.
And let us know what you think of the new camera. We don't have this all the time. We have Chris Brogdon out here, kind enough to set a camera up, and he's actually panning and moving around. Was a former member of the Big 12 Productions at A&M.
12th
works now with the Stars
12th
and
man.
what?
The 12th man.
What
Production.
I say?
You said Big 12.
The
That's
big
at the
12th
conference.
man. Yeah. Sorry, the one with the men cheerleaders.
All right. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Shots fired up there. Man, it's sitting over here catching shrapnel.
I don't even know what your college team is.
Golly.
Are you a UT fan? You're from New York.
I'm not a UT. I root for UT. I root for A&M. I don't have a dog in that fight at all, to be
I
honest.
figured you'd be a Notre Dame fan.
I am a Notre Dame
I
fan.
feel like a
I
lot
like
of New York
Notre
guys-
Dame. I always like the Gators.
The Gators. I mean, yeah, Spurrier.
Yep.
Spurrier and Urban Meyer.
I love the swamp. Well, before I liked Spurrier, I love the swamp and the
Did you
atmosphere.
know Steve Spurrier is the only coach to win a national championship and a Heisman himself,
I did not.
and then coach and win a national championship? That only one.
Alrighty. Here we go. Bottom of the first inning after a very encouraging inning by the junior Omar Rodriguez. 9 pitches, 3 outs. Leading off for your Round Rock Dragons, number 8, shortstop, Drew Hearthcock.
On the first. Number 8, shortstop, Drew Hardcock.
The junior shortstop ready to get this game kicked off.
Nice aggressive swing on the first pitch. Fouls that one straight back, strike 1.
And you can hear the Round Rock dugout all the way from here. A giant change of emotion, especially after, when your pitcher goes out and does that first inning, that's got to be some juice for the dugout. Getting real loud.
That pitch misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And you can see in the background, dugout's going absolutely berserk for their guy up there at the plate.
There it is. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That fastball will be at 86 miles an hour.
Curveball. That one breaks over the middle. Strike 3 called. Caught looking. That'll bring up one of the hottest bat in the Dragons lineup. Right fielder, number 9, Jace Kivett.
Round Rock Dragons. Right fielder, number 9, Jace.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Kivett had 2 doubles and a triple this past game.
He absolutely did. Had the sole RBI for the Dragons.
So umpires getting on to both teams about them being within the means of the dugout so they do not get hit by a foul ball.
Dragons struggling this season getting that leadoff batter on base. He's going to take that one high. Ball 1.
Kivett, a dangerous left-handed batter, had a lot of clutch RBIs and doubles last year for the Dragons.
That one runs inside. 2-0.
You know, it's always interesting, especially with a new season, when you get kind of into the first couple of games, the team kind of starts looking for leaders, looking for people to step up. I feel like Jace over the last couple games has kind of taken some of that responsibility of being like, I'm going to model what I think we should do, and I'm going to go out and make it happen. Awesome game just earlier today. Great catches, great production at the plate as he takes one down the middle, 3-1 now. That was a design take. See if we could get a runner on. Now he's going to go back to work.
It's Round Rock dugout making a lot of noise, getting really hyped for their guys. It's a nice change to see there.
Swing and a miss. Full count for Kivett.
Their pitcher sitting comfortably in the 85 to 86 range with his fastball.
Kid was a little late on that. I don't know if he was sitting thinking breaking ball, but here we go, 3-2.
And that was a ground ball at the second baseman. He's going to field it, throws it over, and not in time. Infield single.
Wow, second baseman just took a little too long.
Ethan Swope at second base, not able to get it over in time.
We're gonna look
And
at
That's
it.
the leadership I'm talking about right there.
I
Watch
think-
me. I'm going to hit a grounder to second base.
I think his foot got down there too. So look, you'll see the
I'm going to hit
I
a
think
grounder to
his
second
foot
base,
did.
and I'm going to leg it out in front of everybody.
yeah.
The coach is going to come out, ask for an appeal. There is no way you can overturn that call from this angle. That's a judgment call, bang, bang play.
I mean, yeah, it's as bang bang as you can make it right there.
Yep.
They're gonna
They
call
ask
him
for the
safe.
appeal. They talk. They call it safe. You can't overturn that.
No.
If I'm a manager, I'm getting tossed right now if you overturn that one.
So, hey, things are going the Dragons' way. That's what we need, a quick break every now and then. I really wouldn't call it a break. I think he just legged it out
Yep.
himself.
So another single for Jace Kivett. That brings up first baseman, number 21, Luke Rodriguez.
Luke Rodriguez has, he's a big hitter. He's had some hits taken away from him early in this year.
Takes first pitch, gets away from the catcher. Kivett easily in the second base. That boy can fly on the base path.
Kivett, man, doing everything he can to solidify himself as I'm going to play this year. This is my year. I'm going to do it. He's doing everything he can.
No, he's just
doing a
out
great
hustling
job.
everybody, including the defense.
I mean, he's separating himself. Emerging as a leader of this bunch. Big lead out there at second base. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
We're in the situation we wanted, less than 2 outs, man in scoring position with your 3-hole up. Expecting some damage here.
Fouls that one back. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball ran up to 86 miles an hour.
We're going to leave the camera on the batter. Let's just see if we can get a good one and then make sure we quick flip it. We're playing with the cameras a little bit. We won't always have that first base. Eventually we'll get the sponsorship that we can add those.
That'd be nice.
There's a pitch, swing and a miss.
That'll be strikeout number 2 for Midway.
That's the second out of the inning.
Next up for your Round Rock Dragons, center fielder, number 5, Cade Goddard.
That'll bring up the center fielder, number 5, Cade Goddard.
I believe Cade is looking to get his first hit of the year. This would be a big moment to do it.
Curveball catches the outside corner, called strike 1.
I will say this about the Midway pitcher, Seath. He does have a nice curveball, kind of a 3 to 7 o'clock looking breaking ball. More of a 7 to 3, but coming across the plate nicely. Kind of freezes him up here early in the innings.
There it is, hit hard at the second baseman.
Better get rid of
Makes the
quicker.
field, fires at the first just in time. They get him. Ethan Swoop makes the play that time to end the inning. We go to the second inning when we come back.
From delivery day to every stage of womanhood, Dr. Marco Uribe is here for it all. Born in Laredo, trained at Yale, and trusted in Austin for over 20 years. Whether it's hormone therapy, surgery, or compassionate care, Dr. Uribe delivers more than medicine. He delivers confidence. As the Round Rock Dragons bring the energy and the excitement all season long, Hughes Insurance Group is proud to power the broadcast as a Game Time sponsor. For over 30 years, Hughes Insurance Group has protected Central Texas families with auto, home, renters, RV, and life insurance. As an independent agency, Jason shops top-rated companies to find you the best coverage at the best value. Coverage you can count on, a team you can trust. Call
And
Hughes
we're
Insurance
back here,
Group
top
today
of the second
and go
inning. This
Dragons.
one 0-0. A perfect inning for Omar Rodriguez. Last inning, a 9-pitch inning. Just what the Dragons needed. Build a little bit of momentum.
Able to get a base runner on, not able to move him all the way around. Off of the second baseman, it's Round Rock's dugout getting real feisty. Just showing a lot of emotion over there. That's called having fun right there.
It is a tight bunch. Very, very tight-knit group.
Like, no disrespect, but they're just a bunch of goobers. You know, it's just a bunch of goobers.
Oh, Hank, you're just talking.
Just a bunch of goobers out there playing baseball.
That's an older brother talk right there.
Like 6 months out of the Gooberville.
Exactly. He's 6 months out, Justin.
6 months out.
Hey, give me a year. Give me a year, okay?
A year out of it.
Hank headed to Texas A&M next year. Be one of the loudest, proudest fighting Aggies. See, I got that right. That one outside. That is the first ball
Second
that second ball?
Second ball. He
The
missed
second
on
ball,
inside.
missed on the first one, 2-0. That is the second ball that Omar has thrown this game.
Both dugouts getting real loud now. We have a FSU chant from the Midway dugout.
Pounds that one down the middle, strike one.
And a giant eruption from the Dragon dugout, as that one was thrown about 88 down the middle. This is baseball. This is Texas high school baseball right here.
Batting right now, the pitcher, number 3, Tyler Seath. Ground ball hard, diving. Casman fires it to first, digs it out of the dirt.
Wow.
What a play.
Oh, my gosh. We have
Whoa, we're going to go back to the instant replay. Casman lays out for the ball, gets up, fires it, and great play. Luke Rodriguez to dig it out of the dirt.
That is an ESPN play
Outstanding.
right there. Wow.
I'm glad we caught that one on instant replay.
That right there is an elite level play. East Texas Baptist University is getting an absolute dog out of J.P. Casman.
That'll bring up the right fielder, Colt Russell, number 11.
We called strike one.
You know, all but one batter.
The momentum change.
Yeah, and it just keeps building the momentum.
And you can just feel the energy is different here.
Big swing and a miss. 0-2.
I mean, he is just throwing that fastball and daring the hitters to touch it.
89 miles an hour from the junior.
I mean, he reminds me a lot. I'm trying to think. Like, remember how Bob Gibson threw?
Yeah.
That, like, very long and.
Fouls that one back into the parking lot. You know, he's still growing into his body.
Yeah, and it's that trademark Omar smile. He's up there grinning ear to ear.
As we
Having a good time.
talked about over media day, I remember him in elementary school leading the student section. That one's fouled back out of play. 0-2 still.
And what is he? What? Oh, they're gonna call
Catcher interference.
But the ball was fouled off, so I don't know what they're gonna call catcher's interference.
Yeah, that
so makes no sense.
So Quinn, listen. First off, that's knowing your position. Quinn is arguing that he fouled the ball off first, then the bat got him, so it should not be catcher interference.
If it was catcher's interference, you'd see a little bit of pain from Quinn too in that glove hand, and they're gonna say it was catcher's interference, which I didn't see anything. Kind of a very weird call, except you have to wait for the batter to tell you, though. That's the one thing. He didn't send him immediately. That makes no sense to me.
But not only that, if it's a foul ball, he hit the ball, then he hits the catcher on the backswing. That's not interference.
It's not interference, because then that could honestly be explained as obstruction for him not being able to get to the foul ball. I would think, but sometimes calls don't go your way.
Hey, let's move on. So here we go. So on a questionable play, number 11, Colt Russell will reach first. That'll bring up the designated hitter, number 13, Talmadge Sedbury. That ball pounds the outside corner, does not get the call.
That felt like a revenge no call.
That did. I'll say, just seems very, very
on
odd.
a shorter batter, nice low pitch on the outside
So
corner.
That hit, that was knees for sure. Can't get them all though.
Swing and a miss.
And he fake steals, doesn't go. Quinn has a really good arm on him.
Really good.
Let's
Definitely top notch. One of the best catchers, if not the best catcher in 25-6A.
say he's got a really good pop time.
Former shortstop. Converted a little later in life to catcher. Squares the bunt. He offered at it. They got him in a rundown. Quick throw to second. Hearthcock with the tag. Great play. He squared the bunt. Batter started to go. Great play by Quinn Bartlett. Throws behind him. Runner takes off. And a perfect catch and throw by Luke Rodriguez to the shortstop. Drew Hearthcock applies the tag for the second out of the inning.
Doesn't get that call there. I'm going to say it one sentence, and it's ball don't lie.
Yeah, there you go.
I feel like that was the biggest ball don't lie right there.
That ball misses outside. Here we go, the 3-2 pitch. 2 outs here, top of the second inning. That ball pounds inside, just misses. That's going to be ball 4.
Omar firmly sitting 87 to 89 on the fastball.
Next up for the Panthers.
I mean, if he's missing by maybe an inch, maybe half a ball at the very most.
That'll bring up the first baseman, number 10, Fabian Martinez. Sedbury on first. 2 outs, top of the second, 0-0 ball game. That ball misses just a hair outside. That ball, great framing job by the catcher. Quinn Bartlett pulls it back inside over the outside corner, called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's a senior catcher frame job right there.
Able to steal the pitcher a few strikes now and then. It's like a little confusion on the call. When it's nighttime here, it does get a little difficult to see the catcher with the lights and how they're angled.
All about to change in about 3 weeks with new lights coming in here at Dragon Diamond. Curveball catches the inside corner, strike 2.
Beautiful curveball. Looked like it was coming in on his hands and broke right at the perfect time, right into the zone. For
hearing
1
the
and 2.
momentum and the yelling from both dugouts when something goes their way is an awesome feeling.
You miss that at all? You're only 2 years removed.
Yeah, I miss it a bunch.
Pounds outside corner, swing and a miss, strikes him out.
Omar showing a bunch of emotion. The whole dugout's out there basically hyping him up. Wow. This is a great change of pace here for the Dragons to show some emotion, some want.
Omar Rodriguez, exactly what the Dragons needed. We're going to come back. Bottom of the second inning, this one 0-0.
Moving soon? Let Ostex Moving take the stress off your shoulders. Owned by a proud Round Rock Dragons alum, Ostex is your go-to team for fast, reliable, residential and commercial moves across Texas. From packing to unpacking, we handle it all, with expert care and same-day service available. Call Ostex Moving for a free quote today, and go Dragons. This Dragons broadcast is brought to you by River Rock Landscaping, where your yard becomes your favorite place to be. From custom designs to turf, irrigation, and outdoor living spaces, they turn ordinary into oasis. Locally owned, proudly Round Rock. Call River Rock Landscaping or visit rrlltx.com to start your dream yard today.
And we're back here, bottom of the second inning. This one 0-0. And leading off for your Round Rock Dragons is the catcher, number 3, Quinn Bartlett. We were talking on the break. What an outstanding play by the second baseman, J.P. Casman. That ball runs inside, ball 1.
Dragon dugout getting real chirpy over there.
That ball misses down low. 1-2-0.
Umpire being very consistent with the zone. Low pitches are low, high pitches are high.
You know, we've seen that. That's in fairness in all games. There's a strike at the letters. we may not have agreed with all the calls. We've had a couple bad calls here or there, but as a whole, every umpire I've seen yesterday and today have been consistent with their calls. That one a hard foul ball down the third base line. As a coach, that was the one thing I always looked for. And I would tell my players when they were complaining about balls and strikes and whatnot, I'd say, but he's consistent. That's what matters. Are you consistent? Big swing and a miss. Gets him for the first out of the inning.
Very filthy curveball. I mean, that's honestly, I would call that a slurve at that point with all the horizontal movement it has.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I wouldn't.
Like Justin was saying,
you're right.
7-3. That's a slurve from what I think.
That's going to bring you up the designated hitter, number 10, Isaac Rodriguez. Older brother of the pitcher, Omar Rodriguez. And as Hank would say, the son of Coach Rodriguez. That curveball outside, not able to frame it.
Good
One
pitch.
ball, no strikes.
That'd be a great 0-2 pitch right there. Just far enough out of reach so that nothing can happen with it.
That one catches. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So this pitcher, he's doing a great job figuring out where the zone is, where to put the ball. Playing to his strengths. Only 1 hit so far from the Dragons.
Ooh, check swing. They're going to say call it strike.
Yeah, they're going to call it anyways.
1 ball, 2 strikes. It was a curve, and it broke. Looked pretty nice to me. Big swing and a miss. Gets his second strikeout of the inning.
That one we registered at 87 miles an hour.
And speaking of the last name, Rodriguez, the kid who's on fire on the bump right now batting number 18, the pitcher, Omar Rodriguez.
Dangerous, big left-handed batter.
6'6".
205 pounds with that short porch out there in right field at 314.
Big swing and a miss. Now, I know we say this all the time. If I'm coaching, I'm telling him right now, take it to left center. He's flaring open. That front shoulder's flying open a little bit.
It's just interesting with how long his arms are.
You know,
he's able to reach certain pitches that maybe not another lefty could.
Brett Loeffler was one of the legends out of Round Rock, went on to play at University of Texas for both Coach Gus and then the first couple of years with Coach Augie, right? He was more upright, hands away. And when Coach Langerhans asked him, like, why are you doing that? Big swing and a miss, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rodriguez. And when Coach Langerhans asked him why you're doing it, he said, I don't like the feel. My arms are long. I don't like the feel. So they was much more upright. Ryan Langerhans talked about how he tried to emulate that upright stance. Omar a little more hunched down. Then swings and a miss, gets him on a 4-pitch strikeout. We go to the 3rd inning. This one knotted up at 0 when we come back.
From delivery day to every stage of womanhood, Dr.
Absolutely.
Marco Uribe is here for it all. Born in Laredo, trained at Yale, and trusted in Austin for over 20 years. Whether it's hormone therapy, surgery, or compassionate care, Dr. Uribe delivers more than medicine. He delivers confidence. As the Round Rock Dragons bring the energy and the excitement all season long, Hughes Insurance Group is proud to power the broadcast as a Game Time sponsor. For over 30 years, Hughes Insurance Group has protected Central Texas families with auto, home, renters, RV, and life insurance. As an independent agency, Jason shops top-rated companies to find you the best coverage at the best value. Coverage you can count on, a team you can trust. Call Hughes Insurance Group today and go Dragons. Moving soon? Let Ostex Moving take the stress off your shoulders. Owned by a proud Round Rock Dragons alum, Ostex is your go-to team for fast, reliable, residential and commercial moves across Texas. From packing to unpacking, we handle it all, with expert care and same-day service available. Call Ostex Moving for a free quote today, and go Dragons.
And we're back here, top of the third inning, 0-0 ball game. Midway Panthers, your Round Rock Dragons in a battle here. Leading off for Midway will be the catcher, number 15, Jimmy White. Curveball inside corner, strike one.
Makes him turn the shoulder, man. That's a big striking curveball right there. I mean,
This is the eighth batter that Omar Rodriguez, and 7 of the 8 he's led off with a strike. There's another beautiful curve. Strike 2.
you're not gonna swing at it. Might as well throw it again.
13, 14, really about 14 is the age that Coach Rod will allow his sons to start throwing that curveball. Big swing and a miss. Gets him chasing a fastball outside.
That one at 87 miles an hour. Man, Omar Rodriguez, not to say that I'm surprised, but wow, he's coming out firing hot. Striking dudes out, getting this Dragon dugout, this Dragon team hype, getting some confidence under their belt.
That'll bring up second baseman, number 4, Ethan Swope. That one runs high, ball 1. No, I mean, everyone's jockeying for a position in this lineup, right? We talk about the senior pitching staff that we have. We have an outstanding junior pitching staff here as well. And ball 2, this is an opportunity for some of these young men to kind of separate themselves or start to establish themselves. We've got a couple, Brandon Smith coming back from an arm injury. We've got a couple people sore. It's good to see an emergence of somebody really just rising to the top here with Omar Rodriguez. Big flare out to right field. Kivett camps up underneath it and makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
It's an old saying, the cream always rises to the top. And that right now is Omar Rodriguez. He is rising to the challenge.
And that'll bring us back to the top of the order. Third baseman, number 6, Holden White. White flew out to right field, his first at-bat in the first inning.
Seems to be some trouble with the signs here.
Nice curveball. Starts him off with a first pitch strike.
Midway dugout not happy about that call. Dragon dugout says that's fine. We'll take it.
Rodriguez, here's the next pitch. Pounds it low.
Doesn't get that call. I mean, he's not missing by very much.
Been real efficient tonight. There it is. Gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah,
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here.
that looked faster than the curveball. It looked like more of a slider. Kind of into the dirt.
Here's the 1-2 pitch from Rodriguez. Big swing, fouls it back.
Tried to call time, was not granted.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. 2 outs here, top of the third. Doesn't get him the chase on that one. 2-2. I still like that pitch in a 1-2.
I like that changeup low and down.
Especially with the efficiency. He's been throwing a lot of strikes, not a lot of pitches.
Well, and you're also controlling what he can do with it. He's not going to be able to lift that. It's going to beat it right into the ground for a grounder.
That one, curveball falls just short.
I'm fine with that too.
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Trying to get him to swing over on that curveball, swing right over it or pound it in the ground like Justin said.
And fouls that one back off
That's gonna
the
come
catcher.
It's going to come off his foot. Umpire's going to give Quinn some time to chill out. Omar attacking hitters left and right. I believe the team's word of the year is Venator, which is hunt.
The hunter.
And that is exactly
hunter.
what Omar is doing right now. He is hunting. He is challenging the batter every pitch.
Here's your 3-2 pitch. Curveball gets the inside corner, catches him looking.
And that is a
Wow.
lot of fire shown from Omar. Now he has gone 3 scoreless.
And we'll come back for the bottom of the third after this.
Moving soon? Let Ostex Moving take the stress off your shoulders. Owned by a proud Round Rock Dragons alum, Ostex is your go-to team for fast, reliable, residential and commercial moves across Texas. From packing to unpacking, we handle it all with expert care and same-day service available. Call Ostex Moving for a free quote today, and go Dragons. This Dragons broadcast is brought to you by River Rock Landscaping, where your yard becomes your favorite place to be. From custom designs to turf, irrigation, and outdoor living spaces, they turn ordinary into oasis. Locally owned, proudly Round Rock. Call River Rock Landscaping or visit rrlltx.com to start your dream yard today.
And we're back here, bottom of the third inning, leading off for your Round Rock Dragons, number 13, Baker Jackson.
There is not only a crowd here in the stands, but also out in right field. We take a quick look of trucks lining up.
I love
right
it.
Center to right field pole. It's a Round Rock staple.
Ball outside, they appeal.
So the catcher cannot appeal. The umpire has to appeal. He's not going to give a call. The umpire has to appeal. There we go. Know that, catchers. Just because you point doesn't mean the umpire behind you is pointing.
Flares that one right at the first baseman. He gets past him. He's going to motor for 2. Aggressive base running, and Jackson's going to slide in just in time. Oh, he overslid the bag, and they got him on the tag.
We're going to take a look at that one. I mean, props to him for trying to take advantage of it. Over slides. I want to see if he's obstructing his way to the bag, back to it. So Carter's going to talk to him a bit.
It's all right. I like the aggressiveness.
I love it.
He never hesitated.
No, I love it here from the Dragons to go out and try and do something, get something started. I'll take that any day of the week.
That's going to bring up second baseman J.P. Casman. Takes a strike on the inside corner. Casman with the play of the night. Diving play at shortstop. Jumps to his knees. Throws him out at first. That ball misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here.
Very tight and consistent zone from this umpire.
That's a strike every other umpire that we played with. But, of course, some of the other ones have been given 2 to 3 balls outside.
That ball misses low.
Yeah, this catcher's
2 balls, 1 strike. And I actually like the no call on that last pitch. It was a ball.
Yeah,
Say it's
I
a ball.
agree.
It's a ball, but I mean he's calling
I'm so used to seeing that from the last game, thinking that we're going to get rung up on it.
That ball runs inside. Casman not happy that he jumped out of the way of it.
Just a knee-jerk reaction, and now he's like, I need to be on first base.
Try to get something started here.
I always said that as a coach. You jump out of the way of a ball that would have hit you, you better find a way on the first. 3-1, here's the pitch. Hard ground ball foul down the third base.
Casman's one of those batters that I can depend on to go out there and fight in an at-bat. I mean, I've seen him take several at-bats from 1-2, 0-2 to a walk and a full count.
He's hands down the best 9-hole hitter in the district. There's no, I mean.
He makes it miserable
almost any other team, he's the leadoff hitter. That just shows you that. And he flares that one left center, and that one gets down. Casman with a single.
And looky there, he makes it miserable. He makes it miserable up there. I mean, that was a great slider away, and he's able to pull that one over the shortstop.
Next up for your round
Speaking of shortstops, that'll bring up the Dragon shortstop, number 8, Drew Hearthcock.
Like his walk-up song.
Little Rihanna.
A little more like a rave vibe from him. Hardcock, a dangerous right-handed batter.
Big lead out there by Casman at first. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, high pitch, fires it to first. Casman dives back in safely.
Hearthcock not afraid of velocity whatsoever. Yesterday faced a Flower Mound pitcher throwing 95, hits it up, takes it almost for a backside double. Luckily for the Flower Mound, they steal it out of the air.
Big lead out there. Casman dives back in, just able to dive in under it.
Casman, a very aware, very high IQ baseball player.
That one called strike 2.
Curveball in the inner half, able to break just into the zone.
That's a tough one to hit when it's coming in that high, but it did drop in for a strike. 0-2, Hearthcock trying to work his way out here.
Game Time Broadcasting on the call. Big rip over the third baseman's head. Casman's going to be motoring into third. Hearthcock, throw comes in.
Ball comes out.
Not able to get the tag down, not able to squeeze the ball. That's going to be a double for the shortstop, Drew Hearthcock. While J.P. Casman comes into third safely. With one out, Dragons are threatening. Runners on second and third.
And there
For the hottest bat in the Dragon lineup, right fielder number 9, Jace Kivett.
And there are finally those hits that we need to string along. Those hits that, Casman hits a single immediately. Tough AB hits a single. Hearthcock, double. Just finally stringing those hits along.
Infield playing in with one out. That ball catches the outside, gets a very friendly call, strike 1.
That's the first time I've seen him called on the outside line. That's a little uncharacteristic.
A lot of movement on that pitch, too. A lot of run.
With the infield playing in, ball hit to the outfield, Hearthcock will easily score. That ball way outside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Kivett looking to put something into the air, hopefully deep into the air to make it easy for Casman to tag. Casman, a fast runner. Outfield not really playing in, though. That's the thing. I'd expect them to be playing further in.
Well, right fielder's real deep.
Oh, real deep. A short porch out there at right field, 314.
They were watching the earlier game. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strike, 1 out. Big bat on deck with Luke Rodriguez.
Really want to see Kivett drive something to the ground over there in that 6 hole.
Well, with the speed on the base path, I'd like to see him lift it to the outfield, bring him in. But here's a 2-strike approach. That ball high and outside, 2-2. Thanks for joining us tonight. Game Time Broadcasting, the official broadcaster of Rock Hardball. Click the subscribe button. We'll bring you all varsity games this year. Hank Oppel, Justin DePriest. This is Bob Slocum. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. To Jace Kivett. And he rips that one. Ooh, not able to get it over the shortstop head. Makes the catch, fires it to second. Hearthcock dives back in safely.
Looks like he just got too much into the hands. They're not quite able to lift it over the second baseman.
Off the bat, I thought it was getting over his head.
I did too. I thought it was going to be hit a little bit harder, but I guess he just got jammed a bit.
So let's see if we can get some clutch 2-out hitting here from the first baseman, number 21, Luke Rodriguez.
This guy right here has fallen victim to just unlucky stuff. He hit a ball to the wall and it got stolen. It was a great catch by the outfielder, but I'm really expecting Luke Rod here to get himself a hit. One of the better hitters on this Round Rock team. A very influential name.
Big swing and a miss on the first pitch. Coach Carter really liked to get this bat going.
Hasn't seen many fastballs, though. I'll say that. Has not seen many fastballs. I wouldn't throw him a fastball either, though.
He's number 3 hitter, right, in the 3-hole. Misses outside, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 0-0 ball game.
Yeah, that's 2 sliders in a row.
Omar Rodriguez, the junior, putting on a pitching clinic tonight. has a no-hitter going through 3 innings. That ball runs inside, almost catches him.
Luke Rod staying very composed up there, taking deep breaths. He knows how important these runs are to the Dragons. How much of a more of a confidence booster that would be.
That pitch runs it high. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runners on second and third.
3-1 count for the big right-handed hitter, Luke Rodriguez. Looking for his pitch to drive deep into a gap.
Big swing and a miss.
That'll bring it to a full count. That fastball up to 86 miles an hour.
This pitch is one of those momentum pitches. Does it stay over here with the Dragon dugout, or does it shift over towards the first base dugout?
Luke Rodriguez going to shorten up.
That ball runs high.
He's going to draw the walk.
Ball 4. Great at bat. That's going to bring up senior center fielder number 5, Cade Goddard.
Next up for your Round Rock Dragons, center fielder, number 5, Cade Goddard.
Using the same walk-up song his brother did, White Horse, Chris Stapleton. Goddard looking to get his first hit of the year. A very, very disciplined hitter.
That ball misses outside. Nice framing job. Does not get the call. 1 ball, no strikes.
Runners at first, second, and third. 2 outs.
Big at bat this early season. That ball catches the outside. Well,
That was the same call earlier.
in the words of Ian Slocum, if I was a lefty, that ball would have hit me.
Got to get Ian on the mic one time.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Hard roller down third base. Comes up, fires at the first, in the dirt, not in time. 1 run scores, 2 run score.
Dragons will get 2 runs out of that one.
That's an infield single for the senior center fielder, Cade Goddard. 2 runs come in to score, and your Round Rock Dragons have their first lead of the season. 2-0 over defending state champion Midway Panthers.
Such a confidence booster there. I mean, he didn't have to do much with that ball. Able to put pressure on the defense and make them make a play.
Number 3,
And
Quinn
then all the runners hustling,
Barthelett.
moving around, able to score 2 runs there. Still 2 outs. Runners at first and third.
Rodriguez makes it all the way to third.
Up is the catcher, Quinn
that-
Bartlett.
Misses on the first pitch.
What?
2-0 here. Bartlett swung a pretty good bat during the scrimmages. He's going to take that one, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
That looked a little high to me, but
Yep, Goddard's on first, Rodriguez on third. I expect Goddard to be going on the pitch. Third to first.
tries to get Goddard.
I almost had him leaning. He's going on the pitch, I can tell you right now.
Putting pressure on the defense. I like it.
love it.
Put pressure on the defense.
Especially with a bat like Quinn Bartlett. There's a reason he's a D1 commit.
Say he can put the ball in play and he can move the ball.
Well, again, you're putting
For
pressure
sure.
on this pitcher.
Oh, takes that one. He thought about offering at it. It was a little bit high. Gets the call. Again, these umpires, everyone's different. Some go top of the letters. Some go bottom. This one's top of the letters. He's also top of the knees. Normally when you go top of the letters, you see them called below the kneecaps. A hard hit at second baseman. That ball gets through. Another run scores. Goddard Motors in the third.
A perfect hit and run there for Quinn Bartlett, the senior. This Dragon offense is really waking up.
And there's an RBI single for the senior catcher, Quinn Bartlett. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, number 10, Isaac Rodriguez.
Next up for your Round Rock Dragons.
Perfectly executed
Number
hit
10,
and run there
Isaac
by Bartlett.
Rodriguez.
Able to take the slider where it is, hit it over to second base. That second baseman was going to cover the bag. Perfect execution. In comes Jack Oppel to run for the catcher, Quinn Bartlett.
That's a great call. Put some more speed out, and let's put some more pressure on this pitcher.
I'm just going to really go out on a ledge here, guys, and say Oppel's stealing on this pitch. I'm moving all my chips into the middle of the table on this call. And I would have lost.
I should have taken your bet.
I would have lost. Oppel extremely fast.
Big.
A two-sport star here at Round Rock. The quarterback, dives back and just gets under that tag. They almost had him leaning.
Tried to pick him off real quick. Jack able to get back just in time. Long-legged runner at 6'2". Takes off.
Big swing and a
Never mind,
miss.
stays home.
That one high. Lets it go. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. The Dragons put up 3 runs this inning. This is the type of inning we've been waiting for through the first 3 games.
Keep tacking on.
String a few hits together. Big swing and a miss. Fastball inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one fouled. I almost said flared, but I'm worried Craig Weibel might be listening. He's actually, I guarantee you, Craig Weibel's in one of the pickup trucks out there in right field.
I would not be. I think
Unless
he
he
left center. I do
think
it.
that's him standing there.
A big left.
The white T-shirt.
I think. I don't know. I know that's his truck to the left though.
Big drive center field. They're right at him. He's able to camp under it. Makes the catch for the 3rd out, but the damage is done. Round Rock puts 3 on the board. We go to the top of the 4th. Your Round Rock Dragons leading this one 3-0.
From delivery day to every stage of womanhood, Dr. Marco Uribe is here for it all. Born in Laredo, trained at Yale, and trusted in Austin for over 20 years. Whether it's hormone therapy, surgery, or compassionate care, Dr. Uribe delivers more than medicine. He delivers confidence. As the Round Rock Dragons bring the energy and the excitement all season long, Hughes Insurance Group is proud to power the broadcast as a Game Time sponsor. For over 30 years, Hughes Insurance Group has protected Central Texas families with auto, home, renters, RV, and life insurance. As an independent agency, Jason shops top-rated companies to find you the best coverage at the best value. Coverage you can count on, a team you can trust.
And we're back here, top of the 4th inning. The 6'6" righty Omar Rodriguez pitching the game of his life in his first ever varsity start, ringing up a 90-mile-an-hour fastball.
Has more of that old-timer release. Looks more like a lot like a Nolan Ryan or a Bob Gibson. Very long. And it's coming out hard. It's coming out real firm. And looking forward to see what he does in the top of the 4th. Scoreless through 3 so far.
Game Time Broadcasting on the call, Justin the Priest. That's Hank Oppel. This is Bob Slocum. Thanks for tuning in. Click the subscribe button. We'll be bringing you all varsity games for Rock Hardball. And a special thank you to Chris Brogdon, who brought a camera out, was able to get out of work tonight and come help us with the cameras. That ball taken inside, ball one. Infield for your Round Rock Dragons, third base, Maddox the Priest, shortstop, Drew Hearthcock. That one pops straight up. Bartlett gives chase and makes a catch. Wow, on his knees, sliding towards the first base dugout. Bartlett, what a catch.
That's nice, helpful for the pitcher right there.
Second baseman's J.P. Casman, Luke Rodriguez at first base. Omar Rodriguez on the bump. Quinn Bartlett behind the dish. Meanwhile,
as a former catcher, I can't tell you how difficult that catch is. Grabbing it over your shoulder as you're sliding into the
Curveball for strike one.
Neighboring dugout.
Mm-hmm.
That was an
I would be
incredible
worried
play.
about running into that small concrete wall or one of those poles.
Left fielder Canyon Martin up to bat. Took a strike on the first pitch. They don't get the call on the second. 1 ball, 1 strike. That was Jackson Goldstrick, the shortstop that popped it out. Amazing catch there by the catcher, Quinn Bartlett. Big swing and a miss.
Omar is currently just mowing down hitters.
Special thank you to Brett Horvath for bringing out his radar gun. One of the good stalkers used by all of the scouts we see out here. Big swing and a miss.
Runs that one up to 89 miles an hour, sitting very comfortably in that 87 to 89, running it up to 90 every now and then.
I'll tell you what, he keeps dealing like this, you're going to see a lot of scouts out here next year watching Omar pitch.
I mean, dude, you remember who the last big 6'6" pitcher was at a Round Rock?
Yeah, is that the guy pitching for the Nationals today?
I think so. I think he was
the
touching
number
100
2 prospect.
out of high school.
Yep, here's the pitch to the pitcher, Tyler Seath.
Just a very projectable frame here.
That pitch runs a little bit high, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes.
Omar not afraid to challenge batters, also not afraid to take a step back and refocus in. Been able to come back in a lot of ABs today.
I believe that's 6 strikeouts on the night for the junior. That one fouled back. You know, he's throwing hard. He's got a nice change in velocity. They're not able to barrel the ball up so far. And mind you, this is the defending state champion, Midway Panthers. That ball pounds the outside corner, gets a very generous call. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3-0 ball game. Dragons leading this one.
Safe to say Omar will get a bunch of time on the bump after this one.
Big swing and a miss for the 7th strikeout of the game, Omar Rodriguez.
That one a changeup away. Man.
He is dealing tonight when we come back.
From delivery day to every stage of womanhood, Dr. Marco Uribe is here for it all. Born in Laredo, trained at Yale, and trusted in Austin for over 20 years. Whether it's hormone therapy, surgery, or compassionate care, Dr. Uribe delivers more than medicine. He delivers confidence. As the Round Rock Dragons bring the energy and the excitement all season long, Hughes Insurance Group is proud to power the broadcast as a Game Time sponsor. For over 30 years, Hughes Insurance Group has protected Central Texas families with auto, home, renters, RV, and life insurance. As an independent agency, Jason shops top-rated companies to find you the best coverage at the best value. Coverage you can count on, a team you can trust. Call Hughes Insurance Group today and go Dragons.
As we come back here, bottom of the fourth inning, Dragons leading this one 3-0. It'll be the young gun, Omar Rodriguez, leading off Baker Jackson and J.P. Casman for the fourth inning. And Tyler Seath for Midway, pitching a decent game, has given up 5 hits.
Leading off for your Round Rock Dragons, bottom of the fourth.
Has given up 5 hits.
But he's pitching an honorable game.
They're hitting him, so it's not like they're making errors and stuff. I believe every error they've made up for so far. But
here's the first pitch. Fouls that one back.
I mean, doing a great job here.
I love the comparisons, right? Isaac is a very stoic, doesn't show much emotion. Omar's polar opposite. So the way he's pitching, he's going to get fired up. That's going to help him translate it into his at-bat. Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I mean, I've cut to some footage of him. I mean, when he strikes out that last batter for the last out, I mean, he is fired up, and that dugout definitely reciprocates that energy.
Curveball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Well, that's the thing with this team. They are a really tight-knit bunch. The whole bunch of them. Doesn't matter.
They all hang
Senior,
out. They're all
junior,
doing stuff together.
That ball runs inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that one back.
That one's going to land in the
It's a very good
field.
at bat, running the pitches up here.
Decent sized crowd out here at Dragon Diamond.
Even better in the outfield.
Say we probably got about 6 or 7 trucks out there. No pun intended.
6, 7 trucks.
I regret saying that.
I think it's funny. Misses outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out.
If you take a look out in the left center at the 390, you've got a truck out there with some players.
You got a couple trucks.
That might be some freshmen out there.
That ball down the middle, called strike 3.
I thought that one looked a little low.
It's a little tougher because he does hunch in his batting stance.
Next up for your Round Rock Dragons, number 13. Left fielder Baker.
That'll bring up
Jackson.
the left fielder, number 13, Baker Jackson.
I believe Baker Jackson's looking for his first varsity hit as well. I don't know how that one was scored over there to the first baseman.
That one fouled out of play down the first base line.
But Baker Jackson, a very passionate ball player, looking to get something started here for the Dragons in the bottom of the fourth.
I'll tell you one thing that I've liked so far about this team whenever they do get a hit is this team hustles. I don't know how many hustle doubles we've had or even get thrown out trying to get an extra base. We are aggressive on the base paths.
Squares a bunt. I think he offered at it. They're going to say yes. 0-2. They appealed it. The umpire said yes, he went.
Okay, there's something that I want to pick on. The catcher appealed it, and then the umpire gave him the call. The umpire didn't until after. So
I didn't realize that. I did not realize that.
To me, it's fishy. That is very.
I did not realize that.
Man.
To me, when I played, the catcher was allowed to. It was the catcher that you asked.
It has to be the umpire. It has to be the umpire because then you could have pitchers. Hey, can I appeal that?
Checking in all the time.
That makes no sense. You can't let 18-year-olds dictate the game. You know, you've got grown adults umpiring.
That one pops it straight up. Second baseman's going to camp up underneath it and makes the catch. Ethan Swope makes the catch for the second out of the inning, and that'll bring up the number 9 batter, the best 9-hole batter in the area, second baseman J.P. Casman.
Next up for your Round Rock Dragons, second baseman. Number 12, J.P. Casman.
Casman already has a hit on the day, and also an ESPN-level diving play out there at second base. Just an absolute dog, an absolute student of the game.
We could definitely clip that and send that to ESPN.
Oh,
yes.
100%.
Actually, we should send it to MLB Network. Breaking ball misses in the dirt. 1 ball.
No one really ever talks about it, but he is so composed in the box.
Yep.
I can't tell whether or not it was a strike, it was a ball. I mean, this ball could have been thrown over the stands, and nothing would have changed for him.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. That ball down the middle. Strike one. I think these cameras actually show even better at night than they did during the day.
They do. I believe the dugout is chanting JP is goated.
Curveball just misses a hair outside.
I think that actually probably was a strike, but I actually like this umpire. He did not give it to him because
Popped
you
out of
don't
the
catch it.
Yeah.
It's not a
If you're not
strike.
going to catch it, I'm not going to reward it.
Yep.
That's kind of an old school thing, but I actually like that.
I agree. You got to catch it, man.
Throw and catch.
It's your job back there.
I'm smiling. How many times as a coach did I say, we'll never get that call if you don't catch it? That one inside gets the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 4th inning, 3-0 ball game. Dragons leading the Panthers in this one. Hard ground ball. Shortstop backhand fires to first, and not in time.
Came off the bag over there at first base.
I think that's going to go down as a clean hit. That's a tough play. Backhanded, great play by the shortstop.
JP hustles out of the box immediately, but that first baseman clearly comes off the bag, and I think JP even would have a chance to beat that out.
I thought he had it beat out. I'd scored as a hit. Jackson Goldstrike, the shortstop. Great play. Backhands. Good throw. Martinez not able to get him with the speedy J.P. Kazman with his base hit on that bat. And that's going to go back to the top of the order. Shortstop, number 8, Drew Hearthcock.
You know, it's really showing how much alive these bats are. This is the first time I think we've gone through the lineup twice in under 6 innings.
And J.P. Kazman 2 for 2 on the night now.
2 for 2 on the night with a diving play, having himself a great night. Just being an absolute baller out there. Looking for Drew Hearthcock to get his second hit of the night. Already has 1 hit, a double for himself tonight.
Hard right at the third baseman. Line drive makes the catch.
He's gonna
and that's going to end the inning. We'll go to the top of the 5th inning. Dragons leading this one 3-0 when we come back.
Moving soon? Let Ostex Moving take the stress off your shoulders. Owned by a proud Round Rock Dragons alum, Ostex is your go-to team for fast, reliable, residential and commercial moves across Texas. From packing to unpacking, we handle it all, with expert care and same-day service available. Call Ostex Moving for a free quote today, and go Dragons. This Dragons broadcast is brought to you by River Rock Landscaping, where your yard becomes your favorite place to be. From custom designs to turf, irrigation, and outdoor living spaces, they turn ordinary into oasis. Locally owned, proudly Round Rock. Call River Rock Landscaping or visit rrlltx.com to start your dream yard today.
And we're back, top of the 5th inning. And this has been the Omar Rodriguez Show, coming out party for the junior. First ever varsity start. And he has a no-hitter after 4 innings. No, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in superstition.
Really?
Nope, not at all.
I'm not going to
I don't
think
the world or the performance of any player is going to be dictated by what I say.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
I know I'm not important enough.
I didn't hear it. Nothing happened.
So leading off is going to be the right fielder, number 11, Colt Russell here to start the 5th inning. Pops that one out. Right fielder, Jace Kivett, comes up underneath it and makes the catch. 1 pitch out to start the 5th inning.
with that trademark Omar grinning ear to ear, just having a fun time out there. That'll be a fastball ran up to 86 miles an hour for ball one.
This is outside.
Counts 2-0.
See how he settles back in here? That one pounds it down the middle, fastball. Called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Catches the outside corner. Nice pitch by Rodriguez. 2-2.
Omar does a great job hiding his arm all the way through. He does that turn, big, lanky back, able to hide that arm slot for as long as he can.
Flared. What a play. Rod. Oh, that's going to.
Oh, he's
Oh.
gonna drop it out there.
That was a great play. Luke Rodriguez jumps up, gets a glove on it, flips it over. Omar not able to get to the bag in time. It was a bang-bang play. They call him safe. Great try.
I mean, it came out of his glove. I mean, I don't know what you would score that as.
It's a single.
It's a single.
That's got to be a single.
Not a routine play.
That's not a routine play at all. It was an outstanding effort. Rodriguez not happy with himself. Luke Rodriguez not happy with himself that he was, but that would have been really a Superman player, like you said, an ESPN style play. So first base runner of the night for Midway. Here's a pitch. He comes back. I thought it was a strike. Doesn't get the call on the inside corner. 1 ball, no strikes.
Gotten that call earlier, but maybe we're just not seeing something down there. Runner at first. 1 out.
Big lead out there. That ball comes inside. First baseman, Fabian Martinez. Big pickoff move. Got him leaning, but not in time. Able to dive under the tag.
Lead wasn't real big, so not too hard to get back there. Maybe a step
Homage
off, 2 step
Sedberry, the designated hitter. Outstanding effort by the first baseman, Luke Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. He's going to backdoor him, and not in time. I think Quinn does that better than anyone I've ever seen.
A very aggressive catcher, trying to pack people all
Better than
around.
anyone I've seen in this age group. Let me say that. I think Chris Brooks was also an outstanding catcher.
You know who's really good at that? Yadi Molina. He was probably the king of that stuff.
Check swing. He's going to say went. I think that was a favorable call for us. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Yeah, for sure. There was no risk break there.
Say if they're allowed
We'll
to,
take it.
but if they're allowed to check everything we're doing, only be fair.
Throw over to first, not in time. Omar keeping them close at first. Had a couple of really nice quick snap-off throws.
Kind of leaning a bit. Caught him in a step going forward there.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Gives a peek.
There's the curveball, fouled off.
Hits the batter. Fouled it off into the ground and hits him.
Fabiano Martinez struck out swinging his first at-bat in the 2nd inning. This is amazing. We're in the 5th inning, and they're just getting their 2nd at-bats. Here's your 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets another strikeout.
That fastball ran up to 87 miles an hour.
After 5 innings, still rocking 87. 87 and a half. 87.4.
87. I mean, at the end of the inning, you know, when he's got that batter 1-2 to 2-2, I mean, he'll still run it up to an 89, 90, just because that adrenaline starts to hit a little bit more.
8 strikeouts on the night for Rodriguez. Hangs that one up high.
Two outs, man at first base, 1 ball.
Fouls that one back. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Seems to be very low wind. Should be down into the 50s now, temperature-wise.
That ball hangs just a little high. He backdoors him there from his knees. Perfect throw by the catcher, Quinn Bartlett.
So right now, Apple's got me at 60 degrees.
Definitely a lot nicer than this press box.
Yeah, that's for sure. With the wind especially not blowing into us.
Pops that one up. Third baseman Maddox DePriest setting up under it. Drew Hearthcock calls him off. It floats away and he drops it. He dropped the ball.
I don't even think he made contact with it. That ball is floating up in the air. As you can see the flag out in the field, pushing that way.
I mean, 99 out of 100 times, Hearthcock makes that catch. 99 out of 100 times. Oh, that's going to bring out Coach Carter. That might be it for Omar Rodriguez.
He's absolutely dealing so far.
Early in the season, it is a cooler night.
Looks like he's talking to him, seeing how he's doing.
Has 8 strikeouts on the night, and that's going to be it. It's going to be the senior, number 23, Luke Broadus, will come in the pitch. And what an outstanding job. The dugout's going to empty for your Round Rock Dragons as they come out to applaud the junior on his first ever varsity start, and what a start it was.
Omar went 5 2/3, 1 hit, nothing given up.
8 strikeouts.
8 strikeouts, an absolutely gargantuan outing for that man. That young man looking only to build and improve upon. In comes in the senior, Luke Broadus. Had tons of relief appearances last year in the playoffs. It was a great arm, a very consistent arm for the Dragons. Looking to build upon what he had last year.
The official stat line for Omar Rodriguez, 4 2/3 inning pitched, 1 hit, 0 runs, 0 walks, 8 strikeouts.
That's a monster outing there for the first outing, especially at varsity.
Dominant performance against a reigning state championship team. Absolutely incredible. And not only that, guys, I mean, you knew it from the first inning. That lit everybody up. His first inning, he threw 9 pitches. That set the tone for the game. So it's not just the performance, it's the energy and command that he brought. I think it really added, kind of took this, it was a catalyst for change for the Dragons. Luke Broadus came in a lot last season in relief and absolutely, he's a guy that's going to challenge you. He doesn't throw a lot of balls, throws a lot of strikes, and absolutely challenges batters. That's just his personality. He's going to make you beat him, and it's going to be a tough one.
Dare I say, after that performance, Omar kind of puts his name in to be one of those starters.
100%.
100%, or to be that closer, that dominant closer to come in and just light it up.
I go starting for him.
I think he should start. He's a big, long, lanky frame at 6'6" and a half.
And this is a big out for him. He's got to come in. He's facing the number 9 batter for Midway.
It's not a perfect situation, but it's still a decent. You have a play at any.
Oh, so I'm sorry, Luke Broadus. You're talking. I was saying Omar Rodriguez. is establishing himself
That's
as a
what I would
starter.
say.
Okay, yeah,
That's what I was
yeah.
saying. I was saying
Yeah.
he has kind of solidified himself. He's put his name into that conversation. That, hey,
100%.
I should be starting baseball games.
100%.
Or at the very least, I need to be closing baseball games.
Well, I mean, you've got an outstanding pitcher in Brandon Smith due to come back, right? You got a couple of one arm sore. Here's the first pitch. Runners on first and third for Midway. And that ball's flared out in the right center. One run will score. Runner will advance to third.
And the first pitch.
To Ethan Swoop. Single to right center. RBI single.
Broadus not throwing as hard as Omar. Still in the 80s, though. That one fastball at 80 miles an hour flat. That will be Midway's second hit of the ball game. Kind of just trading places. Still runners at first and third, 2 outs.
And that'll bring up Holden White, third baseman for Midway. Flew out to right field in the first and struck out looking in the third.
First and third attempt. Doesn't let go of the baseball. Middle infield playing deep for that double play ball. Corners playing right at the bag. And so batter is gonna call time. Outfield seems to be playing straight up. Just a tad bit of wind from the left field pole over to the right.
Ball's ripped down the third base line, but foul.
First off speed of the day for Luke Broadus. Looked like to be a curveball. That one dips down to 71.
Oh, 1, 2 outs here. Runners on the corners. 3-1 ball game. Dragons still leading this one.
And he's going to call a balk.
And that's going to bring in another run. I didn't see what he did. That would have been a balk.
I would like to see. He paused. Would like to know what he did. There's no
appealing that. You can't appeal it.
Doesn't matter. Run comes in the score. That makes it a 3-2 ball game. Meanwhile, Swoop will advance to second base. Runner on second, 2 outs. You know, we've had 3 games where we've had an inning with the wheels kind of came off. We need to tighten this up here, get the momentum back in the Round Rock dugout. That one, curveball flared down the right field line. Hey, if they're listening, a shout out to all the trucks in right field. Love the student section. That ball ripped at the shortstop. Hearthcock charges, fires it to first in time for the out. And Midway, 2 hits, 2 runs on 2 hits. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Dragons leading this one 3-2 when we come back.
Moving soon? Let Ostex Moving take the stress off your shoulders. Owned by a proud Round Rock Dragons alum, Ostex is your go-to team for fast, reliable, residential and commercial moves across Texas. From packing to unpacking, we handle it all with expert care and same-day service available. Call Ostex Moving for a free quote today, and go Dragons. This Dragons broadcast is brought to you by River Rock Landscaping, where your yard becomes your favorite place to be. From custom designs to turf, irrigation, and outdoor living spaces, they turn ordinary into oasis. Locally owned, proudly Round Rock. Call River Rock Landscaping or visit rrlltx.com to start your dream yard today. From delivery day to every stage of womanhood, Dr. Marco Uribe is here for it all. Born in Laredo, trained at Yale, and trusted in Austin for over 20 years. Whether it's hormone therapy, surgery, or compassionate care, Dr. Uribe delivers more than medicine. He delivers confidence.
And we're back. Bottom of the 5th inning. Dragons leading this one in the nail biter against the defending state champions, the Midway Panthers. It's Dragons 3, Panthers 2.
Dragons looking to extend their lead here after giving up 2 in that past inning. Omar comes out of his outing with 2 outs, men at first and third, able to capitalize against Luke Broadus.
Leading off for your Round Rock Dragons, right fielder number 9, Jace Kivett.
Your Round Rock Dragons, bottom of the 5th. Right fielder number 9, Jace.
Luke Rodriguez on deck, followed by Cade Goddard. So the final line once again, Omar Rodriguez goes 4 2/3 innings, gives up 1 run, gives up no runs. Well, I guess it was errors. It wouldn't be an earned run.
It's not an earned
Not charged
run.
to him. So he gives up no runs, 8 strikeouts, 0 walks. Kivett swinging a hot bat today. Takes that pitch up high.
We called for strike 1.
Had a single in the first inning, was 3 for 4 in the earlier game at 1 o'clock this afternoon, 2 doubles and a triple. That ball runs inside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, if you remember, his single was the one that lit up the dugout too, because it was a routine grounder to second base that he just absolutely legged out.
This is a new pitcher, correct?
Yes, pitching is number 14, Ty McAllister.
Say definite. That curveball, just a bit high it looks. 2 balls, 1 strike. Definite speed decrease. Their first pitcher was happily sitting 85 to 86, topping out at 87. This one, I haven't seen a fastball over 80 miles an hour quite yet. That curveball dips down to 64.
So we're here at bottom of the 5th inning. You know, this is an important one for them, the Dragons, to hold on to. That one floats high. Build a little bit of confidence against the state champion, Midway Panthers.
Obviously not the same roster that won that championship, but still a really good ball club. True statement win here for the Dragons.
That one flared down the left field line.
That might get in the bullpen. Hits the bullpen.
Here's your 3-2 pitch. That one fouled back out of play.
Kivett not going down without a fight. It's a shown characteristic from him, especially last game, going 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and a triple. Some of those at-bats were 3-2, 8-pitch, 9-pitch ABs.
That one flared up the middle. Right at the center fielder. Makes the catch. Brody Potts for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up first baseman, number 21, Luke Rodriguez.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. I mean, that ball was hit real hard and square, just right at somebody. Nothing you can do about it.
It was a good at bat. Really good at bat. Ran up a full count, fouled a few off. Probably a good 7-8 pitch at bat for Kivett. That's a hard hit up the middle. That'll get down for a base hit for the senior first baseman, Luke Rodriguez.
A much-needed base knock there for Luke Rodriguez.
And that'll bring up center fielder, number 5, Cade Goddard.
Next up for your Round Rock Dragons, center fielder, number 5, Cade Goddard.
We're going to pinch run here.
Out comes Brandon Smith.
Brandon Smith, a pitcher only, with some serious wheels. I cannot say that college yet. Wabash?
Wabash.
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 Wabash Valley, right? Wabash Valley.
Wabash Valley or Wabash County? I think it's Valley. I think you're right.
Wabash Valley.
Wabash.
Well, he'll be pitching. He had multiple offers all across the Northeast. I knew several schools up in the Northeast really wanted him to come up there.
But he committed to Wabash College.
He'll be headed to Illinois. Better
That's
bring
gonna-
a coat with you.
That's cold baseball. I don't want to shovel snow before I play.
Goddard squares the bunt, pulls it back. Ball one.
Looks like it was a slider that just hit the dirt. Speaking of dirt, Round Rock to have one of the only dirt fields really left in the Austin area.
That'll all change after this season as all the Round Rock ISD schools will be moving to turf. That ball misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Smith leading off of first.
Does not look timid out there whatsoever, taking himself a very nice, healthy lead. Looks like we have got more people piled on the trucks out there in left center and in right center.
I love this. Absolutely love the student support. Snap throw over to first. Smith dives back in safely.
Cade, his junior year early on in the year, led the team in home runs. He had one of the better, higher slugging percentages on the team.
Believe he's looking for his first hit of the year. Am I correct?
No, he had one his last at bat.
He did. That's my bad.
Field hit.
Looking for his second hit of it.
Way to bring up the positive, Hank.
My bad. Dude, you look down, they all got flow out of their head. Like they all look the same to me.
After that Aggie joke, he's just a ray of sunshine.
Wow. Okay. All right.
You're never going to make a yell leader acting like that.
I don't have the haircut for a yell leader.
3-0. Do they give a purse for that role, too? Big swing and a miss on the 3-0 pitch.
Green light. I like the aggressiveness here. 3-0, and he says, I want to hit, coach.
It would have been called a strike either way. It is beautiful. Maybe 59 degrees, very slight wind out here tonight. Like the tale of two towns. Last night, we were sweating out here. That pitch, oh.
Goddard looking for the walk there.
It should have been a walk. That ball's on the chalk of the lefty's batter's box.
Yeah, that's not
Okay.
one you're going to hack out at 3-1 anyway.
That's not
I mean,
a pitch
now
you want to
3-2, if he
drive.
goes back, you have to.
I mean,
But 3-1 it needs to be your pitch, a little bit better.
that catcher moved that ball 9 inches to get it back into the outside corner.
He's doing his job. You can't fault him for that.
No, it's a great job, but
Me personally would not have called that a strike.
no. That ball misses outside,
About the same spot as the last one. He's going to end up getting the ball call.
and that'll bring up the catcher, number 3, Quinn Bartlett.
Mississippi Valley State commit.
Next up for your Round Rock
Looking to
Dragons,
add on to a hit. Has already, I believe he has was it an RBI? He had that hit and run. I don't
Yes,
know if
he did.
He has an RBI
Yes.
already tonight. And Midway is going to take a visit to the mound. First visit of the inning for them.
Very great at bat. Difference between a good and great at bat when you run a pitcher high on pitch count. Cade Goddard, great at bat because he reaches base in the end.
This is their first reliever of the game so far.
So this runners on first and second, 1 out here. This is the story with Ian when I say that outside pitch on the chalk. Ian, 8 years old, playing up 9U, first ever kid pitch, and had a really good Saturday. Comes out Sunday. One umpire, it's during COVID, who's standing behind the pitcher, and he rings him up on a pitch that's way outside, right? I'm coaching third. We're in the first base dugout. Ian looks at me and goes, "Dad, that wasn't even close." So, more to protect him because the umpire's staring him down, even though he's 8, playing 9U. I yell at him, "Ian, get in the dugout." And I'm like, "Yeah, get back in that dugout." He starts walking to the first base dugout, turns around, looks at me at the third base coach, and looks and goes, "Dad, if I was a lefty, that would have hit me." I looked at the umpire, just sort of shook my head, started laughing. I said, "I'm sorry. There's nothing I can even say on this one."
I think it's more of it's kind of weird that an umpire was staring down an 8-year-old.
No,
Be honest.
well, you know the Dripping Springs PG select baseball world. That ball catches the outside corner, strike 1 to Bartlett.
Bartlett looking to add on to his hit streak and RBIs. Runners at first and second, 1 out.
It is a huge at bat. Runners on first and second. Let's see if we can bring somebody in. Huge gap on the right side of the field.
pitcher has a much more straightforward delivery.
That ball's going to fall short.
Curveball.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. 3-2 ball game. Dragons leading this one in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Out hitting Midway 7-2.
Smith pinch running at second. Goddard at first. That's a curveball. Falls short. Good job by the catcher to knock it down, keep it in front of him. A good job by Bartlett. You know, coaching, talking to Brandon Smith out there at second base.
Big at bat here with 1 out, runs at first and second.
Big hard ball at third. He's going to flick it to second, go to first for the double play, and they're going to say they got him. I didn't think he did, but they did.
We're going to take a look at it real quick here.
They're going to give him a double play, and that'll end the 5th inning.
I think
Round
he's
Rock
safe.
Dragons.
I do think he's
Go slow
safe.
motion. Slow that down.
I think he gets that foot.
He's
down.
safe.
I
He's
think-
safe. It's a bad call.
I think he's safe.
Well, at the end of the day, does not matter.
I mean, yeah, you can barely see a white speck out of the glove, but I do think he's safe. Great play by that third baseman and second baseman to get that double play, though.
Tried to tag Brandon Smith, able to jump out of the way. Wisely fires it to second on the first. And that'll do it for the 5th inning. We'll be back in a moment.
Moving soon? Let Ostex Moving take the stress off your shoulders. Owned by a proud Round Rock Dragons alum, Ostex is your go-to team for fast, reliable, residential and commercial moves across Texas. From packing to unpacking, we handle it all, with expert care and same-day service available. Call Ostex Moving for a free quote today, and go Dragons. This Dragons broadcast is brought to you by River Rock Landscaping, where your yard becomes your favorite place to be. From custom designs to turf, irrigation, and outdoor living spaces, they turn ordinary into oasis. Locally owned, proudly Round Rock. Call River Rock Landscaping or visit rrlltx.com to start your dream yard today.
And we're back here, top of the 6th inning. Still the senior Luke Broaddus on the mound for your Round Rock Dragons. Defensively remains the same for your Round Rock Dragons. Maddox DePriest at third base. Drew Hearthcock at short. J.P. Casman at second. Luke Rodriguez at first. Outfield left to right. Baker Jackson in left. Center fielder Cade Goddard. Right field Jace Kivett. Luke Broaddus on the mound. And Quinn Bartlett behind the dish. 3-2 ball game, top of the 6th. Here's your first pitch of the 6th inning. Nice. Strike 1 on the first pitch.
An absolute hammer of a curveball for strike 1.
There's another one. Fouls that one back into the net. 0-2. You know, this is really like a totally different team than we've seen the first 3 games. They have strung a couple of hits together. They've made big plays defensively when they needed to. They've tightened up, you know, bend but don't break type mentality. And you see a lot more energy coming from that dugout. Another one inside on the hands.
It feels more like an attitude almost. Like it's almost like you've got a hungry set of Dragons. They're looking for that first win, really to make a statement. And you can tell that they've got more fire in them right now than they've had yet this season.
I know Coach Carter got on them a little bit after the third game earlier this afternoon. You know, that's a tough thing in coaching too, knowing when to apply the pressure and what type of pressure. You know, there comes a time when you got to pat him on the back. And there's a big curveball, just misses outside.
Great
He's
0-2.
called that. He's called that all night long. Don't know why that wasn't called, but 1-2. I love the pitch and a 1-2.
Yeah, it's a great 0-2 pitch right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. That one gets behind him. Curveball that didn't break.
Needs to get that bat down. That was about a few inches away from hitting the bat back there.
The unintentional bunt.
I've seen that
a few times.
Seen that a few times.
2-2. No outs here. It's the leadoff shortstop, Jackson Goldstrich.
Yeah, I guess it kind of helps if I actually announce the batters. Goldstretch, shortstop up to bat.
I keep wanting to say Goldschmidt.
I do too. Former Cardinal great, now Yankee first baseman.
So he's going to say
and former Texas A&M Aggie.
Schmidt?
Yeah.
No, he's Texas State Bobcat.
Oh, yes, you're right. Sorry, wrong Texas school.
He wasn't a yell eater?
No.
I hear they have really nice overalls.
They do. They also have black ones now.
Did I put sequence on them too? 2 balls, 2 strikes, and that one gets him on the elbow.
He
kind of leaned into it, but
I would say leaned into it quite a bit, but had him 0-2, ends up losing him. That's the stuff that's really hurt the Dragons so far this year, is having batters down and giving up free bases so far.
Here comes the bunt, guaranteed, especially with the left-handed batter. You can actually try to bunt for a hit. Nothing else, sacrifice him around.
It's the left fielder, Canyon Martin, up to bat.
There it is.
Squares the bunt. Good call. Perfect. Right back at the pitcher. Only plays the first. Flips it over to Rodriguez for the first out of the inning. Sacrifice bunt for Martin, and that'll bring up the pitcher. Well, let me double check. This is going to be who's up to bat now, because it was the pitcher. It is still number 3, Tyler Seath. Not sure where he's in the field defensively.
Next up for the Panthers.
This was the first pitcher. He was out there to start the game.
Yes.
Now it's
and he batted.
Number 15, I believe, is in the pitch.
He's in the pitch, but he's still batting in his spot, so they just moved his position. Curveball hangs a little high. Runner on second for the Panthers in a 3-2 ball game. Midway going with the FSU Seminole chant. Misses low.
Got to be low. That looks like it hit the corner of the plate. A little bit low, just on the outside corner there.
2-0, 1 out here. Top of the 6th inning.
He's a true freshman, Kellner. Got 3 of them who are really good.
That ball runs inside.
Looking a little shaky out there on the command. Otis is going to reset over there on the mound.
This is early season work here. I don't know that Broadus, has he pitched yet in the other 3 games?
He did scrimmage. He did throw in the scrimmage.
But in terms of the tournament.
No, not yet. Not yet. This is his first outing of the season officially. They're going to do a nice pickoff move. He throws it behind Kazman, and that's going to be a mistake that's going to get Goldstrick on to third base.
Those are some mistakes that you cannot have.
You know, when I coach, I called it do your job. You have to execute.
That's just something that you can't mess up on. Now that forces the infield to come in and play on the grass.
1 out here, 3-2 ball game. There it is, fouled back into the parking lot.
Broadus going to have to battle back in this AB.
3 balls, 1 strike. Runner on third. Infield, as Hank mentioned, is playing on the grass. Pounds that one, flares that one deep. Fly ball, that's going to be enough for a run. Kivett makes the catch, fires it home, and that won't be in time. Goldstretch makes it home. Sacrifice fly for the second out of the inning, but for Midway, they tie this ball game up at 3.
Next up for the Panthers, number 11, right fielder, Holt Russell.
This game will be tied up all the way at 3-3. Dragons still out hitting the Panthers 7 hits to 2.
That one fouled back into the parking lot. And that's going to take a hard bounce, splitting a couple of cars.
That's a tough run to give up. I mean, that all was birthed from an errant pickoff. You know, that play, if that doesn't happen, then he probably tags and gets to third, but we're still at third with 2 outs instead of at second.
Just shows you how costly those errors are.
That bites you every time. That ball right down the middle, strike 2.
Believe that was, yeah, I mean, that was a 0-2 or 1-2 hit by pitch.
Yep.
Number 11, right fielder Colt Russell up the bat for the Midway Panthers. And that one doesn't get him the chase on the 0-2 pitch.
It's a
wanted
good pitch, though. That's out of the zone. Make him chase something. He's already trying to really protect the plate.
Trying to get out of this inning, only giving up 1.
Curveball, nasty, gets him looking, strike 3.
Dragons have given up the lead and become knotted 3-3 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. And we'll be right back.
From delivery day to every stage of womanhood, Dr. Marco Uribe is here for it all. Born in Laredo, trained at Yale, and trusted in Austin for over 20 years. Whether it's hormone therapy, surgery, or compassionate care, Dr. Uribe delivers more than medicine. He delivers confidence. As the Round Rock Dragons bring the energy and the excitement all season long, Hughes Insurance Group is proud to power the broadcast as a game time sponsor. For over 30 years, Hughes Insurance Group has protected Central Texas families with auto, home, renters, RV, and life insurance. As an independent agency, Jason shops top-rated companies to find you the best coverage at the best value. Coverage you can count on, a team you can trust. Call Hughes Insurance Group today and go Dragons.
And we're back from Dragon Diamond on a beautiful Friday night. Round Rock Dragons facing the defending state champion Midway Panthers. This one goes to the bottom of the 6th inning, knotted up 3-3. Leading off the bottom of the 6th for your Round Rock Dragons, number 10, the designated hitter, Isaac Rodriguez. Big swing and a miss on the first pitch. Kind of tied him up a little bit inside. Curveball down the middle, 0-2.
That slow turning curveball. Isaac looking to get this Dragon offense started.
Base hit can totally shift the momentum instantly. Oh, curveball, check swing, gets him. That would have been called a strike either way.
Looks like he was completely expecting a fastball.
And that's going to bring up the pitcher, number 23, Luke Broadus.
Looking to get this Dragon offense started here with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th.
Curveball up high.
He
Ball
is,
one.
he is sticking to that curveball. That one doesn't grab a part of the zone. Dragon dugout still loud as ever. Pitcher takes a step off to recoup.
Here's a 1-0 pitch to Broadus. That ball outside gets a call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think Luke was like, "Where was that when I was pitching just a few minutes ago?"
No doubt.
That was on the line, a little further outside that he's used to calling them.
That curveball down low. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out here. Bottom of the 6th inning, 3-3 ball game. Omar Rodriguez went 4 2/3, 1 hit, 0 runs, 0 walks, 8 strikeouts.
Monster day for that man.
That ball catches the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The catcher's setting up out there. They're trying to paint that outside corner. There he is again, setting up outside. See where he deals it.
And doesn't get the call.
That one looked better than the previous.
I was going to say that actually looked better. I think it threw the umpire up as he set up so far outside.
Yeah, exactly.
You're almost out of the catcher's box, and then still hit the outside corner. 3-2, 1 out.
Big drive to right field. Turns back, tracks underneath it, and makes the catch.
Not quite enough juice for that one.
Colt Russell
Still.
makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Next up,
And that'll bring up number 13, left fielder Baker Jackson.
He got caught rounding first, trying to go for a second after an error on the first baseman. And earlier at bats.
Shout out Craig Weibel and the seniors out there in the outfield. Love seeing you guys coming out rooting on the Dragons. His brother, Cade Weibel, class of 23.
Currently in town.
Baylor in town playing at the Dell Diamond for Baylor. Was drafted.
Yeah, I believe I can't remember what round, but he was I believe he was drafted at one point. Decided to say no to pro ball and go to Baylor or go to McLennan.
That one's a hard ground ball at the shortstop. Goldstrick fires at the first, and just in time for the 3rd out of the inning. And we'll come back with the top of the 7th inning in a moment.
Moving soon? Let Ostex Moving take the stress off your shoulders. Owned by a proud Round Rock Dragons alum, Ostex is your go-to team for fast, reliable, residential and commercial moves across Texas. From packing to unpacking, we handle it all, with expert care and same-day service available. Call Ostex Moving for a free quote today, and go Dragons. This Dragons broadcast is brought to you by River Rock Landscaping, where your yard becomes your favorite place to be. From custom designs to turf, irrigation, and outdoor living spaces, they turn ordinary into oasis. Locally owned, proudly Round Rock. Call River Rock Landscaping or visit rrlltx.com to start your dream yard today.
And here we are, top of the 7th inning, 3-3 ball game. Luke Broadus still on the bump for your Round Rock Dragons. As we were talking off the air, this game could end in a tie after 7 innings. There is no extra innings in tournament play, as Justin DePriest had noted on the break, on the commercial break. No need to burn your pitching staff in a tournament that doesn't have a championship bracket.
It's more of a round robin. And like Mr. DePriest was saying earlier about The next Dragons coming up to bat with J.P. Casman, and then the top of the lineup with Drew Hearthcock. That is basically 2 leadoff hitters back to back. I mean,
leading off for Midway, the designated hitter, number 13, Talmadge Sedberry.
Last at bat, hit the line drive. Luke Rod climbed the ladder, got off the tip of his glove, and got on.
Hard hit, diving Maddox. The Priest makes the catch.
what an absolute
Wow.
steal. We got that one on replay, that's for sure. I mean, that ball was killed.
What a play.
Full extension.
Absolute
the
bullet.
grass.
He took out that
Except for
the
Midway.
6 hole there between
Number
third
9,
and
Max
shortstop.
Mason.
Great play. That's a lot of confidence that you put into your pitcher right there.
And that'll bring up Fabian Martinez, first baseman for Midway. Fabian has struck out swinging in the 2nd inning and struck out in the top of the 5th. That was actually both times against Omar Rodriguez. This is his first time of the night facing the senior Luke Broadus. Three ball game. 3 runs on 2 hits for Midway. 3 runs on 7 hits for your Round Rock Dragons. Nice curveball. He tattoos that one right at left fielder. Baker Jackson comes in, makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. That 2 pitches?
I believe so. Pinch hitter number 22 here for Midway. Do not have a name quite yet.
Now batting for Midway Panthers, number 22, Hudson Pierce.
Hudson Pierce in the pinch hit for Midway.
2 pitches, 2 outs. Very efficient inning so far for Broadus in the top of the 7th. Looking to end this one unscathed.
Hard ground ball. Diving is Rod. Fires it over to Broadus for the out. Outstanding defense by both Maddox at 3rd and Luke Rodriguez at 1st.
2 outstanding plays this inning.
And the game comes down to the bottom of the 7th inning. 3-3. Dragons up when we come back.
Moving soon? Let Ostex Moving take the stress off your shoulders. Owned by a proud Round Rock Dragons alum, Ostex is your go-to team for fast, reliable, residential and commercial moves across Texas. From packing to unpacking, we handle it all with expert care and same-day service available. Call Ostex Moving for a free quote today, and go Dragons. This Dragons broadcast is brought to you by River Rock Landscaping, where your yard becomes your favorite place to be. From custom designs to turf, irrigation, and outdoor living spaces, they turn ordinary into oasis. Locally owned, proudly Round Rock. Call River Rock Landscaping or visit rrlltx.com to start your dream yard today.
Now in the pitch for the Midway Panthers, the shortstop, number 2, Goldschmidt. And really, the 9-hole batter is a number 1 batter on any other team. J.P. Casman will lead it off for your Round Rock Dragons, as well as Drew Hearthcock and Jace Kivett. And, 2 ways to define this ball game. Omar Rodriguez, first ever varsity start, and he pitched a gem, 4 2/3, no 1 hit, no runs, 8 strikeouts. And I'll tell you, Coach Rod will be just as happy with the 0 walks. Had nearly all, but I can only think of 2 batters do 4 2/3 that he let them off with a strike. 2 or 3 batters. Every other batter was a first pitch strike.
That's just efficiency right there, brutal efficiency. It's really helping the Dragons out here.
And it's J.P. Casman.
The Dragons have been limited to only 1 inning, scoring 3 on 7 hits. Dragons looking to walk this one off here.
Leading off for your Round Rock Dragons, bottom of the 7th. Second baseman, number 12, J.P. Casman.
In the words of Sylvester Stallone in Rocky, what was it, like Rocky 5? It's about getting knocked down, getting back up.
Get hit.
How hard
Keep
you can
moving
get hit.
forward.
And that one called strike on the outside.
That one 83 miles an hour. Kind of a jump from the last guy who was sitting in the upper 70s.
That one outside. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a throw wild over the pitcher's head. That's going to get some jarring from the Dragon dugout.
1-1 count.
And yes, this is the last inning, bottom of the 7th. We do not believe there's extra innings. That ball high, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Casman.
Casman, one of those guys that you are really confident in this situation, has had multiple clutch ABs last year for the Dragons in late games.
Headed to East Texas Baptist University. Takes that one on the inside corner, strike 2.
East Texas Baptist, a very good Division III school. They send a lot of guys to the upper levels of Division II and Division I.
I want to say, as a starting second baseman last year, batted .347.
Somehow wasn't a first-team All-District guy. Somehow.
Misses outside, full count to Casman.
Not missing by a whole lot there. That 183-mile-an-hour fastball.
Pitch of the night right here, 3-2. Big drive up the middle, base hit. Casman comes through again in the 7th inning with a lead-off single.
Talk about clutch from that young man right there. Absolute stud.
I mean, you just expect that from the kid. And that brings up the leadoff hitter, shortstop, number 8, Drew Hearthcock. Rocking a little Rihanna as his walk-up song.
Come on.
Next up,
Out comes to
your Round Rock
run
Dragons,
number 16,
shortstop,
Josh
number
Horvath,
8,
who's going to come in and run.
And this is what I love about Josh Horvath. Horvath getting the Weatherford commit, getting serious looks from major leaguers for the July draft. And he's
big frame, big projectable frame.
He could very easily say, hey, just leave me as a pitcher. But no, strong outfielder, very strong bat, great runner. They're going to put him in here, put him on first.
Hearthcock's going to get talking to real quick. Maybe some trickery.
I think a bunt.
Well, their third base is already expecting it. He is as close as I'd want to be.
Hit it over him. He's already had 1 double hit over.
Drop it down the first base line. Now, mind you, the pitcher is fast. Goldstruth is the starting shortstop for Midway.
Not a very big lead for Josh at first.
Here's the bunt. And
He's
fouls.
He's going to leave that one low for ball 1. Guess he's saying he didn't pull back.
He's saying he didn't pull back. That's an 0-1. I didn't think he pulled.
I thought he pulled back.
I think he left it.
Yeah, I thought he left it out.
There. I might have not seen it because he went down with it.
Squares a bunt, pulls it back outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Third baseman, may be careful. I agree with charging. I don't think you want to be up in the halo by the time he's.
I know.
If he slashes, you're just asking for it.
He's really close to the line, too.
I mean, he's a good 50 feet away from home plate.
He's about.
Outside, gets the call. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
At fastball at 81 miles an hour. Hearthcock, I mean, those gaps look real big.
Now with 2 strikes, you got to fight that outside pitch off. You know the umpires called it all night. And swing and a miss for the first out of the inning.
Up.
That'll bring up right fielder number 9, Jace Kivett.
Right fielder number 9, Jace Kivett.
Kivett on fire today. 3 for 4, 2 doubles and a triple.
Last game.
This game had a single in the first inning. Got the team fired up.
Super fast outfielder, fast on the base paths.
That curveball misses outside, ball one. Now doing the FSU Seminole chant out of the Dragons dugout this time. Squares the bunt, drops it down the third base line hard, fires it to first, and just in time.
Barely able to get him out. He was hauling down the line. Great play by the third baseman. And that's going to leave it all up
To number 21, senior first baseman, Luke Rodriguez. Horvath advances to second on the sacrifice bunt by Hearthcock.
Luke Rodriguez, I believe, already has one hit on the day. Single up the middle of the field.
Yep, in the first inning. Hitting the ball well. Has barreled the ball a lot that earlier game against Permian.
Looking for something in that right center gap.
Outside, he's going to say he swung at it. I didn't think he broke the wrist, but it doesn't matter what I think up here. Strike one.
It was
2 outs here.
2 borderline, probably not to call. You got a little bit of extension there. If you get a little extension, you're typically going to get it 0-1 to Luke.
Curveball driven deep left field. Giving chase. And makes the catch for the third out of the inning.
And I believe Dragons are going out to play defense.
And we are going to go to extra innings from the look of it.
If there's still time on the clock, they might run an extra inning.
Looks like they are.
Looks like there's time, so we will see.
It'll be Drew Hearthcock on the mound.
One more inning.
The junior shortstop, number 8, Hearthcock comes in the pitch. That means we will definitely have some substitutions. I believe it's going to be J.P. Casman, Maddox DePriest, and I'm going to guess Juan Bracho. We'll see who they bring out for second base. Outfield, Baker Jackson still out there in the left field. Center field, Cade Goddard. And right field, Jace Kivett. And it is Juan Bracho comes out for second base.
Move Casman over to short, put Bracho, who's been dynamite these tournament and really even during the scrimmages.
And keep in mind, J.P. Casman, during the summer ball, during select ball, he's played shortstop. East Texas Baptist University commit as a shortstop.
Now pitching, number 8, Drew Hearthcock.
Special thank you to Chris Brogdon, able to come out and help us on the crew tonight. If we got your mom, Erin Oppel, on a camera, we'd have the almost maybe Melissa Slocum. We'd have the full football crew out here.
Full team. If anybody would like to sponsor us for a hit tracks and like 5 more cameras, that'd be pretty sick.
If you do that, we might get Hank Oppel driving up from College Station next spring to call some Friday and Saturday.
That'd be a lot of fun. I do need some per diem, though. I'm going to need my gas covered. 10 cents a mile.
Well, take that from your pay.
It's the last piece.
Got some food being delivered to us.
The last quarter.
Is that sauerkraut or what is that?
What?
Oh, it's a Reuben. Oh, I can't have that Friday. Well, I couldn't really tell what it was.
I'll try one.
It's a little sliver.
Delicious. Rye bread, sauerkraut, South Island dressing, Swiss cheese, corned beef.
If y'all could hear that, sounds very delicious.
Talking my love language.
I want to see the reaction.
Now that's legit.
Say Bob's loving it.
Leading off the Midway Panthers, top of the 8th.
Bob's like McDonald's. I'm loving it.
This is really good.
Thank you.
No, it's legit.
Yeah, it's First ball driven to center field. Kate Goddard sets up underneath it and makes a catch for the first out of the inning. Was that Swoop? Ethan Swoop.
Swoop.
We'll go back to the top of the order.
Batting next for the Panthers, number 6, third baseman.
Holden White.
One pitch, one out here for Drew Hartcock.
That ball misses inside. I'll tell you what, we got to add this to the menu. This is amazing.
They take Vince Meg, who, like, they occupy the whole grill. But that's good.
Big drive in the gap, giving chases Goddard. That's going to be over his head into the power alley. That'll be an easy double. Baker Jackson fires it in. And Holden White with the big one-out double.
Curveball just hung up there a little bit too long. That one smashed out of that 390 gap.
Yeah, that's a long hit. You one hop to 390. You've put a pretty good swing on it.
Game time broadcasting on the call. Hank Oppel, Justin DePriest. This is Bob Slocum.
Hartcock's first action here on the bump in a varsity game. Has pitched a few scrimmages, but has been very limited action here on the bump.
3-3 ball game, one out, runner on second. Big swing and a miss. Jackson Goldstrick now pitching. Started the game at shortstop. Squares the bunt. Pulls it back. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. In the top of the 8th inning.
Trying to sacrifice that runner over to third.
So
not a bad play.
Those at home, we play 7 innings. We are in extra innings now. We're not sure if we were going to go extra innings. That ball inside and high. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Still tons of Dragon faithful in the stands, accompanied with a bunch of trucks in right and left center.
Shout out. A lot of seniors showing up. Fouls that one back. Off the catcher. Umpire is going to take a moment. Let Quinn collect himself. Walks it out to Hartcock. I've always liked that. I've always liked that kind of back and forth with the umpires and the catchers. One of them gets hit. The other one kind of slows the game down a little bit.
Gives them some time.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here.
Big at bat.
Goldstrick at the plate for Midway.
Outfield playing straight up.
Oh, beautiful curveball. Rings him up looking for the second out of the inning. What a pitch by Hartcock. And that'll bring up your left fielder, number 8, Canyon Martin.
Next up for the Panthers, left fielder, number 8, Kenya Martin.
Sounds so melancholy there.
When I announce the visitors, I want to sound like my dog just got ran over. That's my goal.
No betting.
Justin DePriest definitely has the stadium announcing voice. Fouls that one back over the third base dugout. Good first pitch strike by Hartcock.
So for those who don't know, Dragon Diamond backs completely up to the Dragon football field.
Right now, the men's soccer team playing out there.
Hopefully we didn't hit anybody there.
That one, I thought it caught the outside corner.
Maybe just a bit
Didn't
low.
agree.
It's actually senior night for men's soccer.
Oh, is
this
that why?
season.
That's what it was. Okay. Big crowd over there tonight.
Not too many balls fouled off that way today, though. what I've seen. Had
Well,
our fair share, but not too much.
I'm just glad they don't reciprocate that. A soccer ball flying on the far field would really be distracting.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That one fouled down the third base line.
Some would say flared down the third base.
I wasn't going to say flare because I see Craig Weibel's truck parked out there. I know he doesn't like it.
He's listening in. He's like, he's
like, come on, Slocum.
He's right now notching down all the flares, you say.
Craig's one of my favorites. I love Craig. We got to hang out with him all summer. Got to hang out with his mom and dad.
Craig's currently on the golf team, am I correct?
He's outstanding, yeah.
Big pitch here. 1 and 2, 2 outs. Runner at second. Need this out.
Pops it up. Setting underneath it, J.P. Casman. And makes the catch. For the third out of the inning, they leave a runner stranded on second. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. This one tied up at 3 apiece. We'll be back in a moment.
From delivery day to every stage of womanhood, Dr. Marco Uribe is here for it all. Born in Laredo, trained at Yale, and trusted in Austin for over 20 years. Whether it's hormone therapy, surgery, or compassionate care, Dr. Uribe delivers more than medicine. He delivers confidence. As the Round Rock Dragons bring the energy and the excitement all season long, Hughes Insurance Group is proud to power the broadcast as a Game Time sponsor. For over 30 years, Hughes Insurance Group has protected Central Texas families with auto, home, renters, RV, and life insurance. As an independent agency, Jason shops top-rated companies to find you the best coverage at the best value. Coverage you can count on, a team you can trust. Call Hughes Insurance Group today and go Dragons.
And we're back here, bottom of the 8th inning, watching on my home security cameras as 3 girls just ding-dong ditch us. Sorry, we're all here in the stands watching the game of the year so far. Leading off for your Round Rock Dragons, center fielder number 5, Cade Goddard.
Here's a message. I'm going to find you. I will kill you.
I have a set of skills.
Very adept skills.
Curveball catches the inside corner, strike 1 to Goddard.
This is one of the battle-tested guys that you want up here, bottom of the 8th. Cade, an absolute
Will hit with power.
competitor.
That ball's going to
Take
drill him in the
that one.
back. Leadoff batter finds a way on base. I had the pleasure of coaching Goddard for many years, and we really ingrained just find a way on base. Leadoff, that's your job. And that's going to bring up a real deadly bat. Senior catcher number 3, Quinn Bartlett.
Bartlett already has an RBI on the day with that
Next up for your Round Rock Dragons catcher.
hit and run call.
Number 3, Quinn.
Bartlett able to capitalize.
Bartlett.
Goddard gives us speed on the base path.
Expected to see a bunt here, sacrifice.
There's the bunt. Drops it. Oh, fouls it back.
It's like it hit the ground, hit the plate, went back.
Yeah, there is a lip. That plate is a little recessed, so if it does hit that front lip, it bounces backwards.
I'll tell you, I was on the board when we put this halo in, and I was not happy. It was not a very well done.
On how
It's
deep
elevated
that plate
it
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Man,
just, it's,
so deep.
but it doesn't matter. Field will be ripped and replaced with all turf after the season. Goddard on first, squaring the bunt, pulls it back, high pitch. They try to backdoor Goddard at first, not even close. It's a high throw. Game Time Broadcasting bringing you Rock Hardball all season long. Click that subscribe button. Justin the Priest, that's Hank Oppel. This is Bob Slocum on the call. Thank you for tuning in. You're watching a great one tonight. That ball's high. 2 balls, 1 strike to Bartlett.
Bartlett trying to make this at bat as miserable as possible for the pitcher, trying to drag it out. Dragon dugout getting real loud, real hype.
Isaac Rodriguez on deck for the Dragons. Could be a season-defining moment for the Dragons. Fouls that one back into the parking lot. That's going to be a car for sure.
Mm.
Ooh.
You can hear the ooze from the audience. You can hear the loud bang. Two balls, two strikes, nobody out. Goddard on first. Reached after getting hit by a pitch. These are moments you dream of growing up. Pitch is high. Stolen base for Goddard.
That puts them in a very favorable position right here. Nobody out. 3-2 count here for Quinn Bartlett, looking to put anything anywhere in the air to move over Goddard.
You go.
Preferably put something to the right side, make it a real hard throw on that right fielder, or just have him straight up advance. Quinn Bartlett.
Hard ground ball at the shortstop. Goddard advances to third. Throw to first, not in time. Bartlett beats it out for an infield single. Runners on first and third, nobody out. Let's see who they put in the pinch run for the catcher, Quinn Bartlett.
Oh, yeah, Bartlett beats that by a step easy.
And it's going to be the senior, Jack Oppel, comes out to pinch run for the catcher, Quinn Bartlett. Runners on first and third. Batting designated hitter, senior, number 10, Isaac Rodriguez.
It's going to be a real big help there to try and knock out that double play as the coach comes out to take a visit.
I mind you, this is the defending state champion,
The state
Midway
JV2.
Panthers. You know, what I love about this tournament, every game has been a top-notch team in the state. Between Friendship, Permian, last night, Flower Mound, up against a University of Texas Longhorn commit. Didn't start the way we wanted to. But here in the bottom of the eighth inning, 3-3 ball game. Goddard's on third. Oppel pinch running for Quinn Bartlett at first base. I suicide squeeze right now. So
Next up for your round rock
keep in mind,
Dragons,
Isaac Rodriguez
designated
played
hitter
youth
number 10,
baseball until he was 14 for
Isaac
me.
Rodriguez.
We worked every practice, every batting practice, we worked on bunting. We did bunting competitions at the end. Up in Vail, Colorado, he had a big bunt and then later a big triple for us to win. Not the bracket we wanted. Infield's going to be in. That ball gets away from the catcher. We're going to have a play at the plate, and Dragons walk this one off. 4-3. Goddard comes in to score on the pass ball.
The Dragons will win their first game of the season in dramatic fashion. Cade Goddard on a pass ball.
And that's
No
going
outs.
to be win 497 for Coach Carter.
We'll replay that right here. Sorry for that quietness out of me real quick. Had to contain my emotion real quick. But that's a much-needed win for the Dragons as they have lost 3 straight now, beating the defending 6A Division I state champs.
And that'll do it in 8, folks. Round Rock Dragons.
As they go to
4,
extra innings.
Midway Panthers 3.
Much-needed confidence booster there. Good job,
Thanks for
Isaac, to
joining
leave,
us tonight
leave it
at
away.
Dragon Diamond.
Goddard takes his opportunity.
Drive safe. We'll see you down the road.
And really right there, a season-defining win there for the Dragons to get their feet underneath them. They had done nothing but take shots over and over and over again, not playing to their full potential. In this game, everything finally came together. And it would not have been possible without the junior, Omar Rodriguez, with an absolute huge performance out of him, going 4 2/3, 8 Ks, 1 hit, no runs given up.
And he ignited great defense behind him.
100%. J.P. Casman diving left and right. Luke Rod diving left and right. And the Dragons will take out. They're going to go ahead and head out. They were going to head out to right field, but Coach Carter's having none of it. They were going to go out there and party with their boys.
They were yelling at him to come out. They were going to come out and see some of the alumni out there in Wright.
And seniors, a lot of senior class out there. Give a special shout out to the Dragon Nation showing up in force tonight. And what an exciting Friday night for your Round Rock Dragons. Hank, I think you said it best. Omar Rodriguez set the pace and set the pace early. Dominating performance, 4 2/3. Took a no-hitter into the 5th inning.
So it was an absolute force out there, looking to see nothing but improvement and a continuance dominance, because this is a great lineup.
This is good to see.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just get the camera over to there.
I might have a better view.
Yeah, get that other camera on there.
Heads up. Heads up.
And you had J.P. Casman, another big night. Comes up big in the 7th inning with a big hit.
A lot of things came together. It wasn't completely clean, but when they did have a setback, they didn't let it completely drown them.
You know, we talk about this, and I said this earlier. This could be a season-defining moment for your Round Rock Dragons. 0-3 to start the season against 3 of the top teams in the state. Here they come in against, as you said, I think it was District 1 state champion, Midway Panthers, an outstanding ball club. And it's the Dragons are able to walk it off in extra innings, 8th innings. And it would be Cade Goddard hit by a pitch, steals second, advances to third, and is able to score on the pass ball.
An absolute barn burner here for the Dragons. Clutch hits. Didn't score a run until the 8th. They scored 3 in the bottom of the 3rd. But the Midway Panthers were not out of it. They decided to score 2 in the top of the 5th and 1 in the top of the 6th. Mostly because the Dragons kept shooting themselves in the foot. But nonetheless,
not tonight.
But not tonight. Nonetheless, the Dragons come out and take the W, a much-needed W, to get this squad going. And I cannot understate how big of a performance Omar Rodriguez had today.
Oh, you know, we talk about Coach Rod, assistant head coach, pitching coach for your Round Rock Dragons. He's got to be excited this year, has both of his sons on the team, gets to coach both of them at the varsity level, and Omar Rodriguez with an outstanding first ever varsity start.
Against the 6A Division I reigning state champ. Obviously not the same roster, but still a very quality ball club. And he goes in and absolutely dominates. Looked like a right-handed Randy Johnson out there.
Well, and this was a turning point. Not only did we pitch well, we defended well. I mean, how many great diving plays did we see tonight? Like,
Casman had one. Maddox had one.
Had some good plays in the outfield. Like, just real opportune defense. But that sparks. We talked about momentum. I feel like we lost some momentum the first couple games, just not really feeling it, not clicking. This game, they came together. Omar set the tone from the beginning. 9-pitch first inning, just absolute dominant. Then coming out and stringing some hits together. Bob, you said it early on, like the Dragons' goal, like small win would be, let's string some hits together. Absolutely did that. Set the tone for the game, and you see the outcome here.
You notice I noticed there you can only have so many guys on the field at a certain. You can only have 9 guys out there.
Mm-hmm.
You can only have so many. But when I saw guys get opportunities to pinch run or to pinch hit or do something, they were out. They were excited. They were happy. And the dugout, I didn't see anybody sulking when they realized their name wasn't called.
No.
It was constant chatter, constant upbeat, just constant engagement in the game. We have to have that throughout the season if we want to compete. And this is a great turning point for that.
Well, and the dugout was in it the entire time.
The entire time. They were having a great time. Even when things got dicey. In that last inning with Hearthcock, I didn't hear a single, voice lower. It's just a bunch of support for Hearthcock, a bunch of support for all of them, especially when Omar would come out and he would strike out, come out of the inning. Everybody's out of the dugout fast. Everyone's yelling. Everyone's hype. And it's a great thing to see for the Dragons so far, especially after the start we had, going 0-3.
And, one of the things you'll talk about, sometimes you need to get punched in your mouth. And it's much better to have that happen in a tournament play. We talk about high school baseball. There's 3 seasons. You got your scrimmages, then you tighten it up a little bit. You come to your tournament play, and then you move into district play. And district play is where it really matters. Playoffs are on the line. And then hopefully you get that 4th season. You get as Bill Parcells used to say, you got to get to an invite to the dance. This is an exciting team. Expectations are extremely high here in Round Rock.
And this is the first of 3 tournaments.
So Dragons currently sitting on a record of 1-3. Looking to add on to that win column tomorrow. I believe they have 2 tomorrow at 1 p.m. and 5?
Nope, no, we
believe
play
we're
early tomorrow.
early.
We
We're
play
9
early
a.m.
tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, we'll be back here at the Dragon Diamond as your Round Rock Dragons play Amarillo. First game at 9 o'clock. The next game is listed at 11:30 start against FB Dulles.
So before
But 2 good teams,
Fort
too.
Van
Like,
Lewis.
there's no slouches in this tournament. There's no easy games. Every one of these teams are top. They're usually win their districts, and all of them go into the playoffs. Now, however deep, who knows, but they're all playoff teams.
Now, what I love about this game like tonight, I get to go down and talk with the coaches. And Coach Carter, congratulations, win 497 as he's on the milestone, marching towards 500 wins. On pace to do that as early as Thursday. And give a special shout out to his wife and 2 boys that are watching. John and Mark, I believe, I wouldn't be surprised if John and Mark, you see, are normally in the dugout. And that's the thing. You look at kids like that. You look at, like, my youngest son, Ian Slocum, who's grown up out here watching Hank Oppel play,
His
watching
older brother,
Travis
Brandon.
Sikora play, Brandon play, right now Dylan. And the rest of that Texas hardball baseball team, most of which will be feeding here, 7th grade now, but they'll be feeding as future Dragons. And it reminds me of Jace Kivett, outstanding interview on Wednesday night we had with him. Talked about his older brother, Jared, and the impact that his older brother had on his life, his role model. I like to ask the boys a question. One person, dead or alive, that you could spend a day with watching baseball. He didn't even bat an eyelash and called out his older brother. So you talk about the family, the community, and give a shout out to the athletic director, Cody Moore, who's trying to build this community here.
We have an old timer in the building, Coach Kucharek over there, watching them do the field. This is his pride and joy. This field is his baby, so making sure they're doing it right.
Coach K, he's seen a lot of games himself.
I believe we also had Antonio DiGesualdo, former alumni, former father, Connor DiGesualdo. And Antonio was a big part and a big driver in this player development center, the PDC, or the big building that you see right next to the bullpen on the third base line. Indoor facility, really a game changer for your Round Rock Dragons, especially early in the season. Doesn't matter if it's really cold, rainy, icy,
Still gotta
wet
get your
weather.
swings in.
You get your swings in, you get your practice in.
Yeah. One thing about this game that we just had, it's kind of brings back a lot of memories from last season. I mean, how many walk-offs did we have regular season and then in the playoffs?
We had 3 in a row in the playoffs, 2 against Reagan to win the series, an upset, a giant upset, and then 1 to start the series with Buda Johnson. We'd end up losing 2 in a row. But no, this team is a very, very high adrenaline team, a very get-up-and-go team.
We called them the cardiac kids last year
Yeah.
because it was like we all
Cardiac
needed to get
arrest.
some
What?
nitroglycerin.
In the playoffs, 3
Oh.
back-to-back walk-offs.
It's almost like we were adrenaline just.
Who was the first one against Reagan here? I forget who walked that one.
Jacob Gaiman hit him,
Gaiman.
Yes.
but Kivett scored from
Kivett
third.
scored. And then the second one was Hudson DePriest and Maddox DePriest.
That was a big one. That was a Reagan down in Dripping
That was
Springs.
Dripping Springs.
J.P. Casman had a huge one, and then Jace Kivett once again with a clutch
2 clutch
That was
doubles.
all with 2 outs.
All with
Everything
2
with 2
outs.
outs.
And a pitching change.
Yeah.
And a pitching change.
Well, we talk about momentum. You talk about you've been around baseball long enough. You play, you coach, and what you see is this kind of momentum and this confidence, right? And you saw that happen and kind of peak during the playoffs with those walk-offs where down 2 outs, or they were down with 2 outs, able to fight back and win it. Just that confidence. You're never out of it.
No, this team, the beauty of that is this team has lived that. They've lived the we're not out of the game yet mentality. They kind of own it. And there's no issues. We go into extra innings, we're tied, whatever. This team's like, okay, let's go to work.
Tons of returning seniors who have been in this spot before tons of times. Just another day at the ballpark for them.
Well, we're going to wrap it up here. Game Time Broadcasting, bringing you Rock Hardball. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Special thank you to Chris Brogdon, Justin the Priest, Hank Oppel, Aaron Oppel, who always helps us set up. Ian Slocum, just because he's in jumping up and down.
Why not?
Reminds me of Eddie Murphy, the donkey in Shrek. me. Anyway, this is Bob Slocum. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Oh, special shout out to Cody.
Code Red. We call him Code Red.
Code Red kept the board for us, kept it hot.
Scoreboard
kept the
technician
scoreboard.
himself. And shout out to Chris Brogdon with his camera on the side, looking at batters and all around the field, making
Just
it a better.
Killing it out there.
And you know what I love most? This is game 4, gentlemen. We got a long season ahead of us. A lot of excitement around here at Round Rock at the Dragon Diamond. Bob Slocum, have a great night. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow.